Yeah. Symmetrical. Let me check online. That's a bit crooked, I think. It's a bit crooked, isn't it? There you go. So. Any question in the classroom now? All right, Shalom. This is the I.S.U.P.K in the UK, and the Command Gen.YAHANNA started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I mean? Our job to teach a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, according to the Bible, that we are the real Jews. Yeah, we are the real Jews. So give me classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. as well. So that's 7 to 9 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, the history class. Wednesday, law class. Thursday, scripture breakdown class. You know what I mean? All 3 classes are important, man. You know what I mean? Monday class is important. The history, you know what I mean? About anything, man. The Bible, anything. You know what I mean? You got Wednesday, the law class. Officer Dungabar teaches brothers how to keep the laws, man. As black and Hispanics, we got laws that we must keep. You know what I mean? There's rules that, imagine there's rules that come with being black, man. There's rules that come with being Hispanic. You can't just, you know, being a black man, there's rules that come with it, man. Just like there's rules that come with being a Muslim. The rules that come with being a Christian. Actually, I take that back. There's no rules to being a Christian, man. Christian can do what they want. But there's rules with being a Muslim. There's rules with being Chinese. And guess what, black man? There's rules with being black as well, man. And we teach them rules at the I.S.U.P.K every Wednesday, 7 to 9, man. After Dungwa will teach you. And what's some of the rules? With being a black man, you can't eat pork, man. That's some of the rules. With being a black, and what's the proof that these are the rules? The proof is that when you eat pork, black man, you get high blood pressure, man. You get diabetes and gout, man. You know what I mean? You're only about 4% in this country, but you're number 1 in high blood pressure, number 1 in gout. When the white man eats that too, so why ain't he number 1 in that, man? White people are the majority in this country, and they ain't dying of stuff that you die from. They ain't going through what you go through. You know why, black man? Because you're the one who's breaking the rules, man. They weren't given these rules so that they can break them. What's some of these rules? You can't be a homosexual, man. So black people are number 1 in AIDS all over the globe, man. Number 1 in AIDS. You know why, black man? Because you're the one who's a homosexual who shouldn't be, man. You're the one going against the rules, man. There ain't no rules that say a white man can't be a homosexual, or a Chinese man or Indian man can't be homosexual. But there are rules that say black people can't be homosexual. And when we break these rules, we get punished, man. You know what I mean? That's in the Bible also. Give me that in Deuteronomy 28 and 15 real quick. You know what I mean?
Of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
And the Lord said, listen, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, if you don't listen to the voice of your Lord, your God, man. And how do you listen to the voice of God, man? By his prophets, man. Well, stop, I mean, that scripture, voice through his prophets. Yeah, man, that's how you hear the voice of the Most High, through his prophets, man. You don't hear the voice of God by doing this. You don't hear the voice of God by watching the God channel. You don't hear the voice of God by going to church, man. You hear the voice of God by his prophets. How did people know what God wanted in the time of Moses? Moses told them, man. How did people know what God wanted in the time of Jeremiah? Jeremiah told them, man. How did people know what the Most High wanted from them in the time of Isaiah? Isaiah told them, man. The Lord don't speak to no man directly. The Lord speaks to his prophets, man. And when you listen to the prophets of the Most High, that's how you understand the Most High. That's how you hear what the Lord wants from you, man. And right now in this chapter, right now in Deuteronomy 28, the Lord is speaking by the mouth of one of his prophets, man. And his prophet goes by the name of Moses. And he's telling you what the Most High wants you to know, what the Most High wants you to hear, what the Most High commands from you, man. Moses wrote this. When you read the book of Jeremiah, you're reading about a prophet telling you what God wants you to do. When you read the book of Isaiah, you're reading about a prophet telling you what God wants you to do. That's how the Lord rolls, man. The Lord don't speak to no man direct, man. Any Christian talking about, see, I got a personal relationship with God, man. So I talk to God direct. They're a liar, man. God don't talk to no man. When did God ever speak to any man direct, man? The Lord spoke to Moses, and then the Lord told Moses what he should tell us, man. The Lord spoke to Isaiah, then he told Isaiah what he should tell us, man. That's all throughout the Bible. And the Lord said, black man, Hispanic man, native Indian man, you should listen to the voice of me, man. And how do you listen to the voice of the Most High? By listening to his prophets. And in this chapter, a man is speaking. A man called Moses is speaking. And he's about to lay down the rules and requirements in which black people should follow, man. You got that for me?
Yeah.
Give me go on, give me that one.
In the book of Amos 3 and 7, only the Lord God will do nothing.
So what the Bible says? The Bible says, surely the Lord will do nothing, man. The Lord ain't going to do nothing. He's not going to come down and speak to you directly. He's not going to come down and show you a revelation directly. 6 billion people in the earth, and you're so special that God got to come to you. The Bible said God is going to do nothing. He's not going to do no such thing. He's not going to come to you and speak to you directly. Especially you women, man. You women think that you're God sent, man. Nah, man, I had a feeling, man. Because my woman's intuition, God speaks to me, and I knew something was wrong, man. I get these feelings, and when I get the feelings, they're always right, man. It's something called coincidence, man. It's something called tuition, man. Something called your common sense. You ever put two and two together before and go, certain it, right? That's all you got, man. The Bible says, surely God will do nothing, man. He's not going to come down and speak to you. He's not going to have a conversation with you. He's not going to send you a revelation personally. The Bible says God will do nothing. But do what?
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
But he revealeth his secrets to his servants, man. The people that do the service of the Most High, man. The people that serve the Most High, the prophets, man. That's what the Lord does. And at the I.S.U.P.K today in 2019, we are those prophets, man. The Lord revealed his secrets to us, man. And that's why no one don't understand us. That's why people look at us like, yo, you lot are crazy, man. You lot don't agree with homosexuality. You don't believe in this. You don't believe the white man can be saved. Why? Because you don't know the secrets of the Most High, man. You read John 3:16 and you think everyone can be saved. You know why? Because the Lord didn't reveal his secrets unto you, man. A secret is something that everyone don't understand. And that's the problem. You don't understand it. And then you think we're crazy, man. You think we're wrong when we're not wrong, man. You're wrong, man. You're the one that's wrong. You're the one that wants to join everybody when God don't want that, man.
That's right.
God didn't want that. But the problem is you don't know the secrets of the Most High. And that's why you think we're crazy, man. When common sense should show you that God wants everyone separate, man. If God wanted everyone to be one people, he would have made one people, man. But God made everyone with different genetics, different DNA, different languages, man. God made everyone, God gave everyone different languages. Why? Because he wanted them separate, man. If me and you can't understand each other, how can we be together, man? How can we have one philosophy, man? And guess why? Guess who did that, man? Guess who put that division between us, man? God did, man.
That's right.
God put water in between lands, man. In between one land and another land. Why? So the people don't mix, man. God did that, man. God made one race of people look one way and another look another way, man. God did that, man. God don't want all nations to be together, man. God, that's in the Bible. But the problem is you're a Christian and these secrets ain't revealed unto you, man. So what the Christian would say, other one, well, God must have us all because he made us all. And all it is that you don't know the secrets of God, man. That's all. That's all, man. You know what? Your pastor who you learn from, he ain't the prophet, man. Your imam and your sheikh, they ain't the prophets, man. That's all it is, man. Keep reading.
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And that's what we are, man. We're the servants of the Most High, man. We didn't meant to do the service of God, man. Driving all up and down the country, waking up blacks and Hispanics, man. Doing classes 3 times a week, man. Raising up blacks and Hispanics, man. This is the will of the Most High. And we do the service of the Most High. We serve the Most High. We're his servants, man. I can't say the same for your pastor. Your pastor serves himself, man. You give all the tithe money to your pastor, and he takes that money and does what, man? Buys a new car. A lot. Oh, if you call that one, make sure. You give all your money and love to your pastor. He makes sure his kids are safe. He makes sure his kids have a good university and a good education, man. When we serve the Most High, man. Everyone out there serves himself. Who do homosexuals serve themselves, man? Homosexuals know that homosexuality is wrong. So why are they still homosexuals? Why? Because they serve themselves, man. They got a lust that they want to fulfill, and they do it. Thieves, everyone knows that robbing is wrong, but why do people steal, man? Because they serve themselves, man. They got to get the new this, the new that, the new car. when we serve the Most High, man. We know stealing's wrong. Stealing will benefit us, man. Stealing will benefit my bank balance right now, man. But we don't steal. Why? Because we serve the Most High. We don't serve ourselves, man. Sleeping around will bring a man much pleasure, man. But we don't do that. Why? Because we serve the Most High, man. And everyone out there that's not in the I.S.U.P.K, they're serving themselves, man.
That's right.
I don't care if some fake Israelite group, you know what I mean, some Christian Israelite group, they serve themselves, man. You know what I mean? The videos out there of one Israelite group in particular, man, had a man called the Pocket, man, robbing him blind, man. They were serving themselves. When in the Bible said, don't defraud your neighbor, man. Don't use your neighbor, man. The Bible said, what's the scripture in there? First Samuel, they misuse the prophets and so forth. That's what they're doing, man. They're serving themselves, man. You know what I mean? It's like that, man. 12, yeah? No, sir. But keep reading that, please, other one.
Verse 8.
Slack, you got any sweets on there? Slack,
the lion roared, who will fear? The Lord God have spoken, who can but prophesy?
One more time, please.
The lion have roared, who will fear?
There you go. A lion will roar. Who will fear, man? Only them that hear the roar. You don't know a lion's coming, you won't fear him. And if you don't know that destruction is coming, you won't fear neither, man. And how do you know destruction is coming, man? By the prophet of God, man. They tell you, listen, get yourself together, man. God ain't playing, man. Keep reading.
The Lord God has spoken, who can but prophesy? There
you go. The Lord God has spoken. It's the Most High's word, man. But the prophet, he's the one that prophesies, man. What's coming out of his mouth? What the Lord spoken about? The Lord has spoken it. It's not him. Your pastor teaches his own mind, his own philosophy. But the prophet of the Most High, he teaches what God has spoken. He teaches what the Most High has spoken. The Lord tells him to say it, and he's just the mouthpiece of the Most High, man. Anyone now? Right, give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. There you go.
And God's telling us, man, it will come to pass. It will happen, man. Come to pass means in the future or in the process of time. The Lord saying, if you don't listen to my voice, and we just establish how you hear the voice of the Most High through his prophets, man. The Lord saying, listen, if you don't listen to my prophets, if you don't listen to Moses, if you don't listen to Jeremiah, if you don't listen to the I.S.U.P.K, we done?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
And the Lord said, you must do all my commandments, man. The prophets, the teachers of God have always told black people to follow the commandments, man. The prophets of God, Moses, Isaiah, the I.S.U.P.K have always taught blacks and Hispanics to keep these rules, man. To follow these rules, to follow these regulations, man. Stop getting tattoos, man. Stop going to Christmas events, man. Stop going to carnival events and stop dressing half naked. Stop becoming a whore, man, and a prostitute, man. That's what the prophets have always been saying. And why do the prophets always keep saying this? Because God told them to say it, man. This is the will of the Most High. The Lord commanded us that we must keep these rules, man. And the Lord said, we don't obey these rules. We don't.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
And all these curses, all these punishments will come upon us. And this is deep. This is Moses speaking. And Moses said, listen, the Lord is saying this, man. But the Lord ain't speaking here. Moses is speaking, man. You know why? You know why? You know how that makes sense? Because Moses is saying what the Lord wants, man. That's how it makes sense. Who was the president that killed Osama bin Laden? Does anyone know? What's the name of the president that found Osama bin Laden? Barack Obama? But did Barack Obama find him himself? Did Barack Obama go in the cave and shoot bin Laden himself? No. So why do people say Barack Obama found bin Laden? Why? Because he's the man that gave the order to go find Osama bin Laden, man. So when Moses is speaking, that's the Most High speaking. When the I.S.U.P.K speaks, that's the Most High speaking.
That's right.
When that soldier found bin Laden, Barack Obama found bin Laden, man. To run away. What do people say? They say what? Margaret Thatcher closed down all the factories. Did Margaret Thatcher really go around the West Midlands and close down all the factories? No. But she gave the order to do it, man. So when the white man, when all the governors came closing down all the factories, that was Margaret Thatcher doing it. Because why? She gave the order to do it, man. When Ronald Reagan put drugs in the black community, did Ronald Reagan really have a boat himself? Did Ronald Reagan buy his own boat and do it? No, he never, man. But he ordered it, man. And when God orders a prophet to tell black people to keep his rules, that's God speaking, man. When you see the I.S.U.P.K telling black people, stop becoming whores, man. Stop becoming prostitutes, man. You know what I mean? Stop doing this, what's it called? This survival sex, man. That's God saying it, man. Suck it, everyone sees. No, sir. See your eye not anything else, what you know what I mean? I'm called there. No, sir, come so. Can you turn a cup, though? I know it sounds biggy. Take a second in the cup. No, please, man. Sorry, yeah, keep reading. Oh, yeah, keep reading. Sorry, we've got the question in a minute.
That they will overtake thee. What's the best here?
Yeah, please, I don't want.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
There you go, man. The Lord warned us, man. The Lord told Moses told us, man, to listen, you don't obey my voice, all these curses, man, shall come upon you. And look, man, now as a race of people, who's more cursed than black people, man? Who's more cursed than black? Are Chinese people cursed as a whole? Don't point out the one Chinese man on coke, man. Don't point out the one Chinese single parent home, man. As a whole, Chinese people are not cursed, man. Arabs are not cursed, man. Not with all the oil they own. Not with all the oil they own. They know where they come from. White people are not cursed, man. When they can push a button and blow up your whole country, man. By the push, that's power right there, man. That's power right there, man. Black man, you can't even stop the police from killing your sons, man. Mark Duggan is dead, and he ain't coming back, man. He's dead in the ground, man. And black man, you can't even get an apology, let alone protection. And this Bible talking about you, the Lord said, if you disobey all my commandments, you will be punished, man. And what you're looking at, when you go to all over this globe, you go to Handsworth, Aston, Brixton, America, Jamaica, you're looking at a race of people that's cursed by the Most High. And why are we cursed by the Most High? Because we didn't want to follow these rules, man. We wanted to be homosexuals like RuPaul. When the Bible said man can't put on a woman's clothing, man. We wanted to be drug dealers like Nines and Scraps and all these rappers who people look up to, man. We wanted to dress naked and, be independent women like Beyonce and, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, man. We wanted to sell drugs and do what we want to do. We wanted to be Christian like Kurt Franklin, man. And that's where we're at today, man, under the bottom, man. And the Bible said all these curses will come upon you and overtake you, man. So like that, question line.
Yeah, I got a question on Isaiah 25 and 8. Yeah, 25 and 8.
Okay, also. Thank you.
Isaiah 25 and 8. And he will swallow up death in victory.
So this talking about Christ. Christ will swallow up death in victory. Now, what is death? People think death is living to you're 90 years old and dying in your bed. That is not death. Death, according to the Bible, is living through black on black crime. Death in the Bible is living in curses, man. Drugs in your neighborhoods. Black women selling their bodies for money, man. Growing up a crap baby, not knowing who your father is. That is death in the Bible. Give me that. Deuteronomy. Come on, please. And the Bible saying Christ's going to swallow up this. No more are we going to live like this, man. No more are we going to live on the bottom. No more are we going to live not knowing who our father is. Drugs in our neighborhoods. Black men outside the bookies. Black men killing each other over a postcode. Christ will come to swallow that up, man. That's what this chapter's talking about. Not that we're going to live forever. Man was made to live forever, man. The whole circle of life is you live, die, and then your son takes over. Even plants live, and before they die, they shoot out seeds, and that creates more plants. That plant dies, and that's how the earth is populated, man. Down to even the winds, even about hurricane season in Jamaica and in Miami. It's the same cycle every year, man. It hits Haiti first, then Jamaica, then Miami side, innit? And next year, does it all over again, man. That's life. We're supposed to die, man. When it talk about death, it's talking about living how we live. How we live today is death, man. We don't think the other one.
Deuteronomy 30 and 19. I cause heaven and earth to record this day against you.
So again, here goes his rules again, man. Here goes his rules that the Lord's talking about. What's up? I wouldn't mind still. The Lord saying, listen, keep my commandment, man. Keep these rules, man. I'll put curses upon you. In Deuteronomy 28:15, the Lord called it curses, man. In this chapter, the Lord calls it death. In Deuteronomy 28:50, in Deuteronomy 28, the Lord called it what? Blessings and curses. In this chapter, the Lord saying the same thing, but it calls it life and death, man. Keep it in.
Life and death, a blessing and a cursing.
Read that again.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you.
And the Lord set before us life and death, man. Same thing what he said in Deuteronomy 28. In Deuteronomy 28, he said, listen, I set before you blessings and curses. In Deuteronomy 28, in this chapter, the Lord said, listen, I set before you life and death, man. Blessings and cursings, life and death, good and bad. The Lord's letting you choose, man. To keep my commandments, you get curses. So keep my commandments, you get blessings, man. Break them, you get curses. Break them, you get death. Keep them, you get life, man. You get to live good, no plagues. Your kids don't join gangs. You're not on the bottom. White men don't come in your neighborhood and gun down your children, man. But break them, you get death, man. Black on black crime, postcode wars, knife crime, acid attacks. Keep it in.
The blessing and cursing.
And that's what the Lord calls death, man. Curses. It's a life and death, blessing and cursing, man. Life and death, blessing and cursing. Saying the same thing. That's what death is, man. The curses. And life is the blessings, man. And the Lord saying, choose, man. Choose, man. Be a homosexual if you want. You will get death. You will get them curses, man. Have tattoos if you want. You will get death. You will get them curses, man. Be a whore if you want, man. The Lord will make sure you get them curses. He make sure you get that death. He make sure you get raped, man. He make sure you get a sexually transmitted disease, man. The Lord said, go be a gang member, man. Kill your brother, man. He'll make sure you get death. He'll make sure you get them curses. He's saying, choose, man. He'll make sure you do life in prison, man. He'll make sure you have a hard time in prison, man. The Lord saying, choose, man. I've given you the rules. I've given you the requirements, man. It's up to you, man. Keep it in.
Therefore, choose life.
The Lord saying, black man, choose life, man. If you're wise, choose life, man. Now I made it's a luck, yeah. I made my choice 6 years ago, man. I chose life. You know what I mean? We stopped selling drugs, man, years ago, man. We stopped, using women and throwing them away years ago, man. You know what I mean? We stopped, all our addictions and smoking and cigarettes and all this stuff that caused death. We stopped it, man. All these things that punish us, we stopped, man. And we chose life for the I.S.U.P.K, man. Keep it in.
That both thou and thy seed may live.
Okay, go back to 25 and 8.
Isaiah 25 and 8.
Okay,
he will swallow up death in victory. And
Christ come to swallow up death, man. All them curses, how we're living. The day's coming when Christ come back. Crack cocaine ain't gonna exist, man. It's not gonna exist. The ends is gonna be drug free, man. Cocaine free, crack cocaine free, heroin free, weed free. Why? Because Christ is coming to swallow up death, man. Coming to swallow up the way we're living, man. A single parent, that's not gonna exist. Like what? Single what? Single parent, that's ridiculous. What in the hell is that, man? The only way you're gonna be a single parent is if your man dies, man. If the Lord takes your man, if the Lord decides this and this man, I want to take him now, man, takes his life. Crack cocaine, drug addictions, single parent homes, black men outside the bookies, on drugs, drunkards, all that's gonna be gone, black man. Black on black crime won't exist, man. Postcode wars won't exist, man. And why is that? Because Christ comes to take that away, man. Christ comes to take away death, man. All the curses that we're going through, man. A white man would never come into our community with a badge, man. A badge and a, what's it called? A badge and a baton and chase around the ends anymore, man. Slap cuffs on us and tell our little boys to get on their knees and interlock their fingers, man. That day ain't gonna happen. It ain't. That's how it's like. That day's gonna come to an end, man. Keep it in.
And the Lord God will wipe away the ears.
Of what? The Lord God will do what? Sorry, one more time. The Lord do what?
The Lord God will wipe away ears from all of our cases.
There you go, man. Come on, man. Just talk about the future, man, but there's no more crack cocaine, man. No more black on black crime. And black people, we're shedding tears, man. When a black man dies before his parents, and he sees his mom crying, man. When you open your door as a child, man, and your mom's laying there with a needle in her vein, ODing, man. Those bring tears to our faces. The Lord's come to wipe all that away, man. That what I'm saying might sound like a movie. It's not be ridiculous crap, yeah. But this is reality to black people, man. This is reality to black people. That movie, man. Watch every gangster movie out there. Every single one, Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy. It's entertainment, man. And people watch it and they're entertained. But let me tell you something, man. This is reality to black people, man. Boys in the Hood might be entertainment to you, but it's reality to black people, man. People, we have postcode wars in our communities, man. Black men die by the hands of other black men. Drugs are being sold in our neighborhoods, man. Parents are neglecting their children just so they can get crack cocaine, man. It might be an hour and a half movie of entertainment for you or for the white man or Chinese man, but it's reality, man. That movie set it off with about 4 black women went and robbed a bank, man. That might, to some people, that's a good movie. It's fun, man. That's reality, man. That's reality for black people, man. We don't have no money, man. We're working dead-end jobs, man. Working as cleaners and so forth, man. Our kids get taken away from us. And the white man said, listen, to prove that you're a decent parent, you got to get yourself a solicitor, man, which we can't afford, man. Which we can't afford. That might sound like a joke to you. It might sound like an hour and a half of entertainment. And you know what? That was a good movie. Let's rewind it. Let's watch it again. But that's reality to black people, man. Right. Our life is a life of tears, man. A life of pain and sorrow, man. And God has come to wipe that away from black people, man. And we've suffered enough. We've suffered enough. Leave it to white people. They have a suffer forever, man. They have a suffer forever. Those white people nowadays are selling their body, man, prostitute themselves so they can make ends meet. And the white man put it on BBC News, man. Said, we got to make a stop to this, man. What about black people that's been suffering since slavery? We've been suffering from slavery. And you know what they do with our suffering? They make a movie about it. They make Boys in the Hood and Baby Boy and Set It Off and all these movies that they find it as entertainment. When I watch it, I see the truth, man. Every time I watch it, I go, oh, that's a shame, man. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens, man. Our brothers die. Our children die. Drugs in our neighborhoods. We got no money. And God come to wipe them tears away, man. Because the white man won't do it. The white woman is prostituting herself to make ends meet, man. Just to make ends meet. Just to buy Aptamil for her children, man. And this is an outrage. They mention this in Parliament. But when we die, no one cares, man. They make a movie about it and get paid off it. Anyway, keep reading.
The tears of the faces and the rebuke of his evil shall he take away from all the earth. And
the Lord rebuked us, man. We disobeyed his laws and he rebuked us, man. Rebuked us, checked us. Rebuke means what? Correct.
Strongly.
Correct strongly, man. And the Lord's going to take that away, man. We've served our punishment, man. Like any good father, you don't punish your kids forever, man. You punish them, and then after once you learn the lesson, you go, all right, come now. You know what I mean? Come get your dinner. Over under pressure. You know, it's dinner time, man. You know, man, the Lord's doing the same thing, man. The Lord rebuked us, man. And now he's going to take that rebuke away from all the earth. All the earth. You know what that means? If you're a black man who's been rebuked by the Most High, you're dwelling in Jamaica, even there, he's going to take away your rebuke, man. Even in England, even in America, even in Brazil, even in Puerto Rico, the Lord's going to take away his rebuke from all the earth, man. No matter where we are, not just in America, wherever you are, black man, you're a black man living in China, man. The Lord's going to take away that rebuke also, man. Any more on that?
And the rebuke come from all the earth, for the Lord has spoken it.
And the Lord spoke it, man. And what did I say before? How does the Lord speak, man? Anyone know how the Lord speaks? The Bible says this will happen because the Lord spoke it, man. And how does the Lord speak? According to the Bible, the Lord speaks directly to people.
He speaks to his prophets.
Okay, so what does that mean?
A man said the Lord's going to wipe away tears.
But in this book, what man is saying this?
Isaiah.
Isaiah saying it, man. Isaiah saying it, but Isaiah said what? Isaiah said the Lord said it. Why? Because Isaiah's a prophet from the Most High. And if Isaiah says it, then God has said it, man. Give me that in the yeah, man, that's correct for the prophets. Give me that them discussing white girls, man, selling their body, man, for Aptamil and SMA. Was it Aptamil and SMA and gosh, just breastfeed, man. Shit, you can't afford it. Breastfeed, man. What's going on? So, bro, coming to you, man.
This is from the sun.co.uk survival sex.
So, this is a new thing out now called survival sex. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, anyone having sex for anything, if anyone having sex for anything than the love of your husband, last time I checked, with prostitution. If you're a woman having sex for a car, it's prostitution. If you're a woman having sex for food, it's prostitution. But when a white woman does it, survival sex, man. Black man, when you sell drugs, you're an animal. You're a monster. Get in prison, man. You know what I mean? You ain't surviving. Get in prison, man. But when a white woman has sex, it's not prostitution no more. It's survival, man. Black men sell drugs for what reason? What reason, man? For the same thing. To keep the lights on. Black men sell drugs for what? For their children also. But you're a black man and you've been to jail. Forget about it, man. You come out of jail, black man. You can't even stack a shelf in Asda, man. So what do? In order to survive, that's the word they use. You need money, man. You need money to keep. Money keeps the lights on, man. Money keeps food in your belly, man. So what do? Sell drugs. Ain't that survival? But when you do it, you're a drug dealer, man. You be long behind bars, which is true, man. I don't condone drug dealing, man. Also, if you're a black man out there, I'm putting it out there right now. If you're a black man out there who got, you got stuff on your CRB, man, and you can't make ends meet because you get past, you contact the school, man. The brother will put the number in the chat, man. You contact the school, man. We don't condone drug dealing, man. But my problem is this: the hypocrisy. When the white man does it, surviving. When the black man, when the black woman does it, oh, she's a filthy whore, man, and there's no excuse, man. She's making excuses. Surely she can survive on £10 a week. That's more than enough. But when the white woman does it, oh, £10 a week, I don't know about that, She's forced to survive. And black men, we've been surviving from the 60s, man. We've been surviving ever since we come off to slave ships. And they call us animals, man. They say we belong behind bars, man. They lock you behind bars and then punish you once and then punish you again. You do your time in prison, then you come out and punish you again, and they say, no, we're not gonna give you a job because you did something in the past. That's real survival, man. And when we try to survive, they lock us up again, black man. But when the white woman does it, the white woman is breaking a crime right here. She's breaking a crime. She's a criminal, man. This is prostitution, which is a crime in the UK, man. But she's just surviving. She got kids to feed. It's lucky. Excuse me, man. It's lucky we don't have to that one.
Survival sex shame a single mom for years. She will be ill after being forced into sex work by universal.
So this woman is saying that she's forced to sell her body because of benefits, the universal credit. She's forced to sell her body because after all the poll tax and so forth. Do people on benefits pay poll tax?
I don't think so.
I don't even know, but because of all of her poll tax, she's left with not much, and she got kids to feed, and therefore she's forced to prostitute herself. That's what she claims. But me, my black man, you've been suffering, man. You've been suffering, and you've never sold your body, black woman. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, man, and you make it work, man. You know what I mean? You pass down the eldest son's trainers to the youngest son's trainers, man. You know what I mean? You might not have the best. Your children do have last year's PE kit on, man. You ain't selling your body. You get a bag of rice and make it stretch, man. That's how rice and peas started, man. Because a bag of rice wouldn't stretch, so you put peas in it to make it stretch, man. You make it work, man. But the white woman, she can't, man. You cut her benefits off. You introduce Brexit, she's gonna sell her body, man. And they call that surviving. They call that surviving. Black woman, what you do, that's surviving, man.
That's right.
And you don't get no accolade for it, man. You have 3, 4 kids jumping on the bus with the pram. You know what I mean? You jump on the bus, but the buggy section's full, so you gotta wait for the next one. Then you jump on, drop one kid off here to this school, the other one goes to nursery, then go to work, they come back. You don't get no accolade, man. They frown upon you. They look at the hard work you do and go, look at her, man. She needs a man. Psh. Well, maybe if she went holding it around, you know what I mean? If her mouth wasn't so big, she'd have a man to drive her around the place, man. But the white woman sells her body, man, prostitutes herself, man, and the whole world goes, oh, look at that, man. Someone needs to help her. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, man, someone needs to help her, man. When a black woman does it, well, you know what I mean? Maybe if she wasn't such a ratchet, you know what I mean? Where's the baby father at, man? Probably in jail. Probably one of them black fellas that, you know what I mean, that slept with them free away. You're probably in jail for saying crap, man. No one cares about you. When you suffer the most, you struggle the most, you survive. You actually survive, man, to keep food in the kids' bellies, man. And the white woman, she can't survive. But she gets all the sympathy, man. She gets all the tears, man. She makes what? She makes the news, man. She made what? What's the Sun or the Mirror? She makes the Mirror, man. Black man, you don't make the Mirror. You make Hollywood, man. You make movies and they call it entertainment, but this is life for us, man. Keep reading, please.
Single mom with a disabled son for years, she will be ill.
A single mom with a disabled son, that's normal for us, man. How much single moms you know out there, man, with disabled children, man? How much single moms you know out there, black man? Every black man knows a single mom. Every black man knows at least 3 single moms, man. Nothing, man. When the white woman's single mom, oh man, the whole world got to stop, man. She makes a Sunday paper, man. She makes the sun and the Mirror and the Daily News, man. But black woman, you know what I mean? We gotta, pull our finger out, man. It's no one's fault. You should have went to college. It's not my fault you're too busy twerking. Should have went to uni. But this poor white woman, oh man, she got a disabled child, man. She's single parent, man. It's like the other one.
Is afraid after being forced into prostitution.
And she's been forced into prostitution. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere in the article someone put a gun to her head, man. I'm pretty sure in the article someone put a knife to her throat, man. So she's been forced into prostitution, man. But my parents struggled, man. Struggled with 6 kids, man. And my parents was never forced into prostitution, man. Many parents, all I know, all my friends are the sons and daughters of parents that struggled, man. None of our parents were lawyers, man. None of our parents were solicitors. None of our parents were judges, man. And we had multiple children, man. All my friends got brothers and sisters and spouses, man. And none of their parents were prostitutes, man. None of their parents was forced into prostituting themselves, man. None of our parents was forced into having what they call survival sex, man. And no one feels sorry for us. She's forced, this white woman is forced to have sex and they feel sorry for her. You were struggling just like her and you didn't have sex, man. So what does that mean for you? You're poorer than she is. And why don't you make the Daily News, man? So then, she's poor, you're poor. She's prostituting herself and making money. You ain't doing that. So who's more poor? Who deserves to be under the sun? Who deserves to be looked into? Who does the government really have to put more money into? Who should the government focus on and say it's a shame, you know? Should it be you? You ain't selling your body. She's sleeping with men. She's sleeping with what lustful men, giving her how much money, man? You ain't. So you're more poor than she is. You're poorer than she is, but you don't make the sun. No one cares about you. No one cries for you. No one sits down in the house apartment and goes, what we're gonna do about the incident, man? But she's fine, man. She slept with a man. She got 30 pounds, man, 20 minutes, man. That's a good, she's fine. She'll be okay, man. You won't, because you ain't selling your body.
That's right.
But you don't get no respect, man. You don't get no accolade, man. You don't get no love, man. You don't get no sympathy, no empathy or nothing, man. Keep reading.
Alison, who had her son when she was 18, could not find a job that fitted around her caring.
Oh, look at that, man.
duties.
Look at that, man. And that's always why people are the most laziest people on the face of the earth. I said it, man. People are vexed, man. White people are lazy. Black people find a job cleaning toilets, man, just to make ends meet. But what did she say? She can't find a job that fits around her schedule. Black people, we clean toilets. Why do black people clean toilets, man? Why do we work at McDonald's, man? Why do we work 3, 4, 5 jobs, man? Because we like it. Because it fits around our schedule. No, it don't. Wake up in the morning. No one likes to wake up first thing in the morning. But why do black people do it? Because we have to, man. But this white woman, she wants a comfy job, but she can sit down and, work after Jeremy Kyle. Sit around the house. And white people ain't getting a decent wage. They ain't coming out of work, man. White people got the nerves to moan and say, see, all these people are taking our jobs, man. But they do the jobs that you don't want to do. These jobs have been in England for years, man, and you didn't take it. And now that the Romanians have taken it, now you want it now?
That's right.
White people are what you call the most lazy people on the face of the earth, man. Black people work 3, 4 jobs, man. The black woman at my slavery that works where I work, and then when she's finished, got another job, man. But this single parent here, she wants a job that fits her her nice, cozy routine, man. She don't know about dropping one kid off to nursery. While he's at nursery, you know what I mean? You're working, then drop it off to your nan, working another job. She wants it nice and cozy. And if she don't get that nice, cozy job, what should I do? She gonna have sex, man. And say, I'm forced to do it. I'm forced to do it. Black woman, you are the real survivors, man. That's what you call surviving, man. What is white woman here? What is white woman here? The white woman's lazy. She's a quitter, man, and she's a big baby. I'm a single parent, and if I don't get a job that fits around my schedule, listen, no job fits around anyone's schedule, man. No, a perfect job for nobody wants to slave. Nobody wants to go out there and slave and work hard. Have it your way. You do what you want to do. You sleep when you want to sleep. Wake up when you want to wake, but you can't do it, man. You have to miss sleep. You have to miss out on sleep and be tired to make ends meet. But she ain't gonna do that, man. You ask her, well, Mackey's hiring. I can't do Mackey's. Why? Because you want me up in the morning and I can't do it. So about nighttime, I can't go up to bed. How about the evening? I can't do that neither, man. So therefore, she's forced. She's forced, to sell herself, man. It's like the word.
And what's bad about it is how they're presenting this is like we should feel sad for her, like, well, she doesn't want to do this, but she has to.
So let me ask something. The black man that works you remember that show, Everyone Hates Chris? And Chris Rock's father had like 3, 4, 5 jobs, man. Do you think he wanted to do that? You think that was his ideal routine? You think he didn't want to sit down with his kids? He had multiple kids and play football with them, and, wake up late and go to work after he watches TV, go to work after he raises kids. You don't think he wanted that? Well, he couldn't do it, man. But the white man said, I can't do it because, listen, no work schedule can fit the life of a single parent, man. None can. None. So then I guess she has to sell her body then. Or the government's going to have to give her more money because there's none that can fit. Keep reading. Read that again from the top.
Alison, who had her son when she was 18, could not find a job that fitted around her caring duties.
And none can. None. There's none. As a single parent, you got to change nappies, cook, clean. There's no job that can fit in perfectly. There's no slot where you're doing nothing, where you can just fit it in right there, man. But again, black people, we know about surviving, man. We know about juggling and hustling and making it work, man. And she's a big baby, man. Pregnant at 18. Who else is pregnant at 18, man? Every woman is, man. Remember a black woman out there that made mistakes, didn't go to college, have babies out there. But when it happens to us, we just, look at that, man. Look at that whore over there, man. Look at that having babies, man. When the white woman was, oh, she made a mistake, man. Come on, man. Where's your sympathy, man? When a black woman's doing what she got to do, oh, man, lock her up, man. No one told her to have babies at 18. Not our fault. So what? We must have sympathy for the black woman because she had a baby at 18. She went to school. You know what I mean? Put your socks up, man. With the white woman, come on, man. You know what I mean? She made a mistake, man. You know what I mean? Don't lock her up, man. Don't call it prostitution. This is survival sex, man. When we do something, you know what I mean? It's all different, man. So like, yeah. You want to say something? Okay.
And so she sedated Ellen her body for sex.
There you go, man. This woman decided to prostitute herself, man. Don't try to make it sound sweet and nice. And it's like the same thing. This woman, because she was pregnant at 18, she can't find a job that can fit her schedule. She started to sell her body, man, for Aptamil, man, for SMA and all types of stuff, man. So like everyone.
But she's actually like she's not getting no money at all. She's on the universal tax credit.
And she getting credits.
So you're getting something.
She getting credits, man. She getting money. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna make it work, man. Juggle it. Get Tesco brands, man. Make it work, man. We've been making it work since I can remember. You gotta make it work too, man. Keep it in.
She told the BBC, I would drop my son off on a Friday and start to get goosebumps, aching. I know what I've got to go and do tonight. So she dropped her son off. Where's that nursery? Yeah. So yeah. She's saying she can't find a job that can fit a schedule. Now, instead of dropping your son off to go have sex with strangers, why don't you drop your son off so he can go look for a job, man? That's right.
That's what you say to us. Go look a job, man. Go get a job. Look at these black women becoming whores. No one told you to go get pregnant. Why didn't you go to school, man? Go to school. And same from this white woman. Everyone feels sad. Like, oh, look at that. Look what she got to go through, man. Look what we go through, man. So like this is.
You need to tell me cleaning the toilet is worse than that. Like, it's better than, it's worse than sleeping with a stranger.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you white people.
The toilet?
Listen, she can get a clean job. She don't want to. I'm gonna tell you what. White people are so. You know, white people are the most proudest people on the face of the earth. You know, cleaning jobs and toilet jobs. White people believe that them jobs belong to you, not me. I ain't clean no toilets. Proud, but what qualifications you have? None. Why ain't clean no toilets though? White people are proud bastards. They believe them jobs belong to you, and then when you take them, they turn around and say you stole our jobs.
That's right.
When them jobs been vacant because you didn't want them. You didn't want to drive buses, man. You didn't want to clean toilets, man. And now the Polish come, stealing our jobs. You didn't want to be on the doors in the nightclubs, freezing at nighttime, frisking people. And when the Polish taking it, look, they're taking our jobs. There's no jobs left. Oh yeah, because you was really out there handing out CVs and none came back. Right, yeah. Have you seen the people that say that? Dirty teeth, fag breath. You're the one spending all your benefit money on fags, man. And the six kind of lager. Want to blame people for your problems, man. And when black people talk about slavery and oppression, they turn around and say we're blaming them for our problems, man. So like you say something.
If they say me, I went for the job and I'm white woman, she'll get it before me anyway.
There you go. White men see it as this. Listen, white men see it as this. I got no qualifications, but if I don't get a job in the bank, I'm not working. I even say at the time, I ain't getting out of bed for that. So there you go, man. You must don't ask for my empathy when you're selling your body. Don't ask for my empathy. You know what I mean? It's there, man. You know what I mean? Why black people must suffer and work free for jobs, but not me. I'm British. They can suffer. They can do that. She can work more for her. She can work free for jobs. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I should get all the benefits, and you know, if not, I'm selling my body. Okay, you know what I mean. And this will get taken up. Sadly, this will get taken up on. You know what I mean. The House of Commons is already speaking about it, man. You know what I mean. This is the outrage, and it shouldn't happen. It's something big. You know what I mean. With black women suffering, no one cares about that, man. If you went to the news and said this, what would they say about you? Well, go to college, then, man. Do something with your life. You know what I mean? What they say? Pull yourself up about your socks, man. It ain't gonna fall in your lap. There was a show called Benefit Street, and on Benefit Street, there's loads of black people on there, man. And the Benefit Street pull the heartstrings of any of Parliament. Did it get the attention of 10 Downing Street? No, it never, man. They saw it as well. You know, if you're on benefits, you gotta get it off. You gotta get off benefits, innit? You know, you know what you gotta do. I watched on Benefit Street. There was a black woman on there called Black D. Another black woman on there had a child. I should do modeling as well. Benefit Street, there's many black people on there, man. White people there too. Many black people, man. And it did not reach the ears of Parliament, man. They saw it as well. You know, on benefits, do something about it, man. But this poor white woman, man, you know what I mean? She's been brought down so low, she got to sell her body for this, man. It's gonna get taken up on, man. I heard this on BBC 1 extra 3 times, man, on the adverts, man. You know what I mean? It's like the other one.
And you know what's bad about it? On the radio, is what he said. She even says how much she has every week before she, you know, sells sex. She's basically like, after she's done like, you know, the rent and all that, she's left with 60 a week. And you're telling me that you can't survive that?
Mm-hmm.
She got it's like this. And that's what it is. That's what it is. They can't survive. She's saying I'm less for 60 a week. I was like, that's more than enough. 60 a week, yo. She asked my bills and my light and everything. 60 a week. Listen, come on, man. Listen, if you can't, I'm a man. I don't even do shopping. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna show you how you make it work, man. You go Tesco, right? I'll tell you what. You go Tesco. The bag of rice in Tesco for like $1.50 at least, man. You buy that. You left with what? You left with what? £58. It's a lot of money. Then you get yourself a jug of milk, man. Another £1. Now you're left with 57.5. Then you buy yourself some pasta, another £1. And remember, keep in mind, pasta can last long. Use what, a quarter of a bag. You can feed a family, a good family of 3 with meat and stuff. Now that's £57. Now come on, you got a lot of money there. I don't know why you're crying for, to be honest. You know what I mean? You take a 10 out of that money, you fling it on the gas, and you got 47. Come on, should I go on? Then you can buy the 6 kind of beans, £2 again, Tesco. Now you're left with like what, 46? That's a lot of money to play with. But the problem is white people want the 6 kind of lager, man. I know she smokes weed. She goes to the weed man and gets wait. Oh, I think white people call it a joint. I bought a little spliff. What do they call it? Like name for it, man. A little sort of chabby word.
Wacky.
Yeah, I bought myself so wacky. They want the 6 kind of lager. They want to sit down with all their chabby mates and sit down and all the Chinese all day, all the chips all day, and that's why it don't stretch, man. And guess what? Doing what black women do by shopping and going, you know, to Aldi and Asda. That is what you call surviving, man. Let's give the black woman a hand, man. That's real surviving, man. That's real surviving, man. That's real survival, man. Saying, oh, it's not enough. You know what? I'm gonna go sleep with a stranger, man. That ain't surviving, man. That's whore. That's prostitution, man. You don't get no love over here by doing that, man. What black women do is real survivor, man. Real survivor, but you know what I mean? By breaking a tenor and jumping a bus here and there, dropping kids off so you can go to school and go to slavery and work free for a job, drop it off at your mom's for a bit. That's real survivor, man. That the nerve to call it survivor sex. So, but like basically, you shouldn't have sex, she would die. She can't make it. Black man, you've been surviving from you come to England, man.
That's right.
Look at the history. There's a book called The Windrush, man. Black people came to England, they had nothing. Jamaica was a poor country, and all black man had was the money in his pocket, man. All he had was the money to get on a boat and come here, and he had to survive, man. And how did black people survive? By selling their bodies? No. One Jamaican man would meet another Jamaican man, and meet another Jamaican man, and they'll put the money together, and all 10 of them will sleep in one room. That's how it worked, man. And that's how they'll pay the rent. All of them will use one stove. That's a fact. They'll use one stove and cook their food. That's real survivor, man. None of them say, you know what, let's go have sex with people, man. Let's go pimp our wives out, man, and make money. That's how we made it work, man. We didn't have clothes. The eldest son's clothes, because the eldest son will grow out the shoes, man. He can't wear them no more. It's big now. It's a size 9, and she's a 5, man. Whoever size 5, they get them now, man. You pass it down, and that is real survivor, man.
That's right.
And we're called lazy and shiftless, man. They call us lazy and uncivilized, man. That is real survivor, man. Anyway, Slack, keep reading.
There are some weeks after you pay your bills, you don't have enough, and you think I have to do it.
So some days she ain't got no money. She feels I have to do it because she wants to. White people love a Chinese. White people love to tell people to go back to the country and piss off home. Meanwhile, white people don't have a culture of their own. White people, I can't stand them Indians. I hate them Pakis. Piss off home. Meanwhile, you can't get the white man out of the Vindaloo shop, man. You got to literally hug time and pull him out, man. The white man loves the Vindaloo, man. He hates immigrants, but he loves Chinese, man. He hates immigrants, but he loves Vindaloo, man. He hates immigrants, but he loves pizza. He loves this culture and that culture, man. That's what they want, man. But they can't cook. The ones have takeaway all day, McDonald's all day, man. They can't survive like black people, man. We're the ones that can survive, man. And we've been surviving. Keep reading.
Although the extra money has helped her to support her son, the experiences have been traumatizing.
So she got one son.
Yeah.
One son. And she's crying. And I know off the top of my head, at least 10 black women more than one son, man, who don't work, man. Or who hustle from job to job, man. Going to one job and another job and doing college, but you got one son and the son is disabled. Don't lie to me, man. You get disabled money, man. There's not one disabled child in England that don't get disabled money. Don't lie to me, man. You can't make it work. It's like I've had enough of this woman, man. Any more? I had enough of her, man. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach, man. Give me Genesis 25:21, man. I can't bear to hear it. Got the nerve to moan when me and my black people suffer, man. We're the ones that don't get justice, man. We don't get justice, and you're acting like life is hard, man. Oh, I piss off the most. The whole world must stop. Everyone must stop. You know what I mean? What's going on here? Our kids die every day in the streets, man. Black on black crime, police brutality, and people say, well, then black guys got to stop killing each other, man. Meanwhile, Madeline goes missing, man. The country spent 22 million on finding this woman, man. The country's going through Brexit and going through a crisis, and they spent 22 million on one woman, man. One girl, man. Remember, black man, thousands of your sons died, man, and they don't put a penny into it, man. Mark Duggan's mom put a complaint into the police force, man, and nothing happened, man. No one lost their job for it. No one went to prison for it, man. Meanwhile, black man, they spent 22 million on one white woman, man. That should show you something, man. England ain't the home of blacks and Hispanics, man. Right. As the Bible says, Christ will wipe away RTS, man. If you're a black man voting for equality, marching for equality, thinking that Theresa May and Boris Johnson did the way forward, they are not the way forward, man. Christ is the way forward. That's the man with all the answers. That's the man who's going to wipe away all the tears, oppression, and hardship from blacks and Hispanics, man. So, like, read it for me. Genesis 25:21.
Genesis 25:21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife. So what we're reading about here is Rebecca and Isaac, man. Rebecca was the wife of a man called Isaac, man. And these two people laid down, had two twins, man. And them twins, one was called Esau, who was a white man today, and one was called Jacob, who's a black man today. All white people stem from a man called Esau, man. Whether they're Romanian white, Polish white, American white, British white, German, Slavic white, they all come from a man called Esau. And all blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian men, Caribbean,
West Indian, what Taino, Hispanic. You come from a man called Jacob, man. And this is the birth of these two nations, man. Isaac, Rebecca couldn't get pregnant, man. And Isaac went to entreat to the Most High of his wife, man. Went to ask the Most High, why can't my wife get pregnant, man? Keep reading.
Because she was barren.
And Isaac went to speak to God. Why? Because his wife was barren. And how did Isaac speak to the Most High? I said it earlier, man. How do you speak to God, man? Do you pick up a phone? Isaac went to a prophet of the Most High, man. That's what he did. That's how he treated the Most High for his wife, man. Keep going.
And the Lord was entreated of him.
And the Lord was entreated, man. The Lord heard his prayer, man. You know, he went to a prophet and listen, man, please, Lord, man, I want my wife to get pregnant, man. The Lord heard him, so you know what? Farewell, man. I'll make your wife get pregnant, man. I'll give her children, man. Keep reading.
And Rebecca, his wife, conceived.
And his wife conceived. How do you conceive, man? Conception. You have sex with a woman. You know what I mean? The sperm touches the egg. And that's life, man. Any Christian man talking about sex is disgusting. Ugh. Listen, that's how we come through. That's how everyone is here. Everyone in this room came through sex, man. The prophets came through sex. Isaac had sex with his wife, man. Didn't have sex with a whore. Didn't have sex with a white woman. Didn't have sex with another woman's wife. He had sex with his own wife and he conceived you, black man. Keep it in.
Verse 22. And the children struggled to get
So this woman had twins, man. I'm gonna give for time's sake, man. Black people and white people, man. The father of black people and white people, and they struggled together, man. They fought together in the womb, man. So in this woman's womb, these children struggled together, man. And these kids have been fighting ever since. Slavery, that's the white man against black people, man. Today, oppression, drugs in our neighborhoods, that's black people against white people, man. And the kingdom to come, black man. Christ is coming to free you from this white man, and we're going to put him in chains. That's black people versus white people, man. It's always been that way. The white man and black man have always been fighting, man. You would think the white man will fight Arabs. They're the ones blowing up the country. But even though the Arabs cut off, what's it called? Wrigley, what's his name? Ian Wrigley?
That's his name.
I think it's Ian Wrigley. The Arabs, the Muslims cut off Ian Wrigley's head, man. Arabs drive on London Bridge and run over innocent people, man. You would think that the white man will go after them. They're the ones burning up the country, man. 7/7 bombings happened because Arabs, man. 9/11 happened over Arabs, man. But who's the white man killing the street, man? Who did the white man choke to death in New York? Who did the white man choke to death in East London in the shop? Black people, man. These kids have been struggling together from the beginning, man. The white man hates black people, man. The white man got a bigger problem, and it's Arabs. They're blowing up the place under the name of Islam. But through all of that, it still finds time to frisk you. It's luck, yeah, hit the mic. Still find time to stop you. Still find time to put drugs in your neighborhoods. Still find time to harass your children. Still find time to, you know, the white man pays rappers top dollar, man, so they can rap about drugs. Why? So you can sell drugs. So you can take drugs, man. He funds the destruction of black people. Wouldn't it make sense you go for the people that's physically attacking you? You know what I mean? The white man got, through all the bombing and this and terrorist attacks and all these crash barriers that they got to put up nowadays, they still find time to hate you, man. General Muhammad said the other day, and it's true, in 2019, you still hate black people. Damn, I thought black people had our time, man. It was called Gollywood, Coon. And even in 2019, you make a hoodie, man, and make a black man model it and say the coolest monkey in the jungle, man. Even in 2019, man, a dark-skinned woman, she's not a black woman, but she's a dark-skinned woman, has a baby with the Prince Harry, man, and you call the baby a chimpanzee. You think black men suffered enough, man? Black man caught asbestos in the 60s, man, working in the underground with no protective gear on, man. Called Coon and Gollywog. You wouldn't rent a house to a black man. You rent him a room, and you rent it to 10 other black men. Made money off 10 black men. Imagine that, man. Imagine your rent times 10. Meanwhile, white man gets the whole house for himself in that price. And you would think now, you know what I mean? White people, you know, we change now. We've seen the black man for what he is. You know what? He ain't too bad. Nah, still hate you, man.
That's right.
Still hate you in 2019. Again, why? Because the Lord wanted that to happen. The Lord wanted us to be their competitors, man. And we was fighting from in the womb, and we're fighting today, man. Keep reading.
Within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
And Rebecca said, if it be so, I mean the Lord made me get pregnant. The Lord wanted me to get pregnant. So if it be so, it's the Lord wanted it this way. Why am I in pain, man? Why am I thus? Why am I like this? I asked the Lord for a baby. He gave me a baby. So why would he give me a baby just to put me in pain, man? Why would he torture me like this? That's what Rebecca's saying. Keep it in.
Verse 23, in the middle of 22, and she went to inquire of the Lord.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. How did she do that, man? She went to a prophet also, man. How do you inquire of the Lord? How do you inquire of the Lord, man? If you get a new slavery, you're not sure is the slavery good for you or bad for you, and you ask the Lord, man, should I take the slavery? Who do you go to, man? You go to the officers above you, man. That's what you inquire of the Lord, man. When you in the I.S.U.P.K, if you even see a wife, man, you even see a wife that you like, and you're not sure if I'm not sure she's a whore or not, man. Who do you inquire to, man? You inquire to the men of the I.S.U.P.K, and they give you what the Lord said, man. The whether you choose it or not, it's up to you. But she inquired of a prophet. That's who she went to, man. Keep reading.
Verse 23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
And the Lord said 2 nations are in your womb. You know what a nation is? Today in 2019, they think nations are 2 different countries, man. Nah, man. The word nation comes from the word nationality, man. Your nationality is your bloodline. Lots of 2 nationalities are in your womb, man. That's where they're fighting, man. 2 different nations. The Chinese man is a nationality. The Arabs are a nationality. Black people are a nationality. The white people are a nationality. And the Lord said to Rebecca, in your womb is 2 different nations, man. Keep it in.
And 2 manner of people.
And the Lord said 2 manner of people, 2 different kinds of people, man. 2 manner of people. You know what that means? 2 different kinds. You know what that means, black man? The Lord's saying you're different from the white man. I know you want to join him. I know you want to shave your hair bald and join his religion and marry his woman and go to his pubs and love him. But God said you are different from him. God said you're 2 manner, 2 different kinds of people, man. You don't. What's the proof that you're 2 different kinds of people? When you're suffering, you don't sell your body. When you're suffering and hungry, you make it work, man. You hustle, man. What do they do? Sell their body, man. Common sense, black man, you are different from the white man in all aspects, man. Look at simple things like the Olympics, man. What do black people participate in when it comes to Olympics? The running. You know what I mean? The long jump. What do white people participate in? Swimming, skiing. There's 2 different sets of people, man. 2 different races of people, man. White people do stuff that black people don't do, man. Even on a basic scale. I'm not even insulting nobody. With 2 different nations of people, man. You know what I mean? White people, like to make the dog sleep in the bed, man. Black people don't do that, man. White people eat different food from black people, man. White people put white man will buy a turkey from Tesco, man. And how we bought the turkey is how it goes in the oven, man. Like he bought the turkey pink, it goes in the oven pink, man. By the time a black man finishes that turkey, you like that's the same turkey, man. The way it's covered with seasoning and everything, you know what I mean? Even how we cook, man, with 2 different races of people, 2 different kinds, man. By the time a black man's finished with that turkey, it was bought pink, and now it's what? It's like brown, man. I think all pepper seasons brown or something like that. By the time it goes in the oven, it's different, man. With 2 different kinds of people, man. And God said that, man. I know for all the coons out there, or the pub, Jack the lads out there, black Essex boys, I know how your feelings, man. I know how your feelings. I know it hurts, but God said you're 2 different kinds of people, man. You're trying to be like them, man. White people are different from you, man. And you know, obsessed with black people. There'll be a black man that has white friends here. He thinks all white people are cool because they like him. That's ridiculous, man. I got a sister over here that can't stand dogs, hates dogs, man. But every so often there'll be that one dog that you like, innit? Like, that's cool, man. But you still hate dogs alive. And that's what it is, black man. You're that one black guy that's cool. You group around them is nice, man. That don't mean you like all white people. But you as a black man now, you think, no, he likes me. He likes me. So he's not racist. He likes all white people. Just because he likes you. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life. That's ridiculous, man. I don't like cats, man. I got a virgin, got a decent, nice cat. I go to have a stroke kit and so forth. That does not mean for a second I like all cats, man. And that's how you are, black man. You're the one puppy dog. Like, everybody hates dogs. Like, oh, God, annoying and messy. But everyone has that one dog they like. And that's how you are, black man. You're that one dog that they can tolerate. You're cool. You don't bite. You know what I mean? I like you, man. And black people think that all white people are different. And we'll fight you for it. We'll fight you for it because, he accepts them, man. Anyway, keep reading.
Shall be separated from thy house, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And the Lord said the one people. See, 2 nations are in your womb, 2 different kinds of people. And one of these nations are going to be stronger than the other, man. Now, let me ask you something, man. What nation is stronger than the other, man? From just uncommon sense, black man, you are, man. You're stronger mentally, physically. Black men in slavery, they will cut a man's private parts off, man, and experiment on it. They wanted to know what makes this big, this member function. They couldn't comprehend it, man. They was there, dangling and all small and stuff, and they had to cut off a black man's private parts, man. Have you seen the movie Get Out? What was that movie about? Everybody wanted a black man's body because it was stronger. He stayed young. He didn't crack at the age of 28. You know what I mean? He didn't look all old and stuff. And black man, you are stronger than them, man. You are stronger than black man. You went through slavery, oppression, black on black crime. You're called coon and gollywog. They oppress you every day, drugs in your neighborhoods, and you're still here, man. A white woman now gets the benefits cut. She's selling her body, man. She ain't strong like you. I know black women out there that have many kids, man, and selling their body is not even an option, man. It's not an option. They will borrow money, do what they gotta do, get 3-4 jobs, get a loan, but selling their body ain't even an option, man. They're not strong as you, man. Black man, how much times have you lost your job? Many times, man. How much times have you went to interviews, hand out 10 CVs, and not get one phone call back? And how much white people you know that lose their job and hang themselves, man? Lose their job and kill themselves, man. That's a fact, man. White people lose their job and you see them hanging, talking about, I can't take it no more. I can't do it. How much stories have you heard of white people killing their whole family, man, because their wife cheated on them? Black people don't do that, man. We're strong, man. We're strong, man. Our whole life is misery and tears, man. From we come out the womb, we're born to a single parent home, man. Poor. As we get older, we become a single parent home, man. What do you know about your black people live this life normally, man? A black man have a woman will take the kids from him, man. Can't see the kids, take him through court and child support, man. Go to prison, suffer in prison, come out of prison, can't get a job, man. End up selling drugs again, going back to prison, then coming out of prison, can't find a job. Going through hard times, stopped and frisked by the police, man. Your woman said you can't see the kids. You're deadbeat. You don't bring you don't bring me you don't buy your kid no bike for Christmas and his birthday. What kind of father are you, man? And we're still here. We don't kill ourselves. The white man goes through hard. The white man loses his job, man. Loses his job. How much jobs have you lost, man? And you're still here. They lose a job and they kill themselves. The Lord said one people is stronger than the other, man. That's us, man. We are strong, man. We're a strong nation of people, man. The Jewish man to this day is still boo-hooing and crying about the Holocaust, man. The black people, what the black people do? You tell a black man about slavery, a black man will cost you. I say, look, man, put it in the past, come on, man. We gotta move forward now, man. It'll cost you, man. And say, listen, stop being a baby. Remember, the Jewish man can moan about the Holocaust, and if you dare say anything about it, they'll classify you as anti-Semitic, man. They'll brand you with the name of being anti-Semitic. But meanwhile, black people should forget about it, and that's not considered racist. When I tell a Jewish man to forget about it, I'm anti-Semitic. When a white man tells me to forget about slavery and pull my socks up, it's in the past, he ain't racist. He's talking facts, man. He's talking sense. It's like the other one.
No, I was saying it's true, like from what you read, black people are much stronger than them because how they're trying to make it seem like survival sex. Like, look, like, come on, she's only left with 60 a week. It just makes sense that she has to have sex with someone for some extra money. No one can live off 60 a week when black people live off less than that.
But when black people living off 60 a week, it was you can't expect to lie on your back and get paid. You can't expect to, you ain't got no degree, don't go uni. You know what I mean? If you don't work, you don't work, you don't eat. With her now, it's like any more than that.
Yeah, from what happened with her, this is their idea. Don't get punished for having a family.
Ooh, you hear that? That is diabolical, man. When we have a family with some sex-filled deviants, look at them, man. They act like rabbits. Look at them. You might want to get a job first. Look at them, man, having all these kids, man. How about you get a job first, man? Well, no one told her to have all them kids. Should have thought about that before she opened her legs. How about you open the book and close that one? How about you open the books and close your legs? But with this white woman, don't punish her for having a family, man. You can't punish her for being single, man. Ooh, that just pissed me off, man. That's all I get about. Keep reading.
The parents should get 85% of the money they can claim for ISUPK up front, instead of being aid in arrears.
Yo, I'm still pissed off for the first comment. They said the parents shouldn't be punished. I've been saying that for years, but with us, well, no one told her to go out there and have them kids, She should have thought about that before she went and married one of them drug dealers, man. I bet if I one of them black rappers that, running around the place. But with her, this is a single parent white woman that, a man's gone. We know where he's gone. He's just gone and he left. It happens, man. And we got to do something about this. But with Shanika, she deserves that. I'm not giving her a penny. Sometimes in life, you have to. Sometimes in life, the best way to learn is the hard way, man. Maybe next time she won't be going out there, spreading it around the place. It's like I don't.
Now it's funny because, like, with like a black household, they make sure that we get punished. Like, I mean, if you go to the job centers, they want you to do all these job centers. Like, they try to do everything to make you not have the money. And with her, she has the money, even having sex to get extra money, which is actually
a crime.
Which that's an offense.
Crime.
Illegal sex or sexually eliciting yourself. That's an arrestable offense.
The crime. Listen, doing a crime, any crime, has never been looked at as, oh man, that's a shame. When a drug dealer ever been, he had to sell drugs, that he's never, when he's killing somebody, well, he's angry. Or, it's just revenge. Never. If you go to court, if a man rapes my daughter and I go to court and I beat that man up in court, they will lock me up, man. A crime has never been looked at as, whoa, never, ever in history. So why when the white man does it, this is a crime, but this is a sad crime, man. This is a crime that we can understand. When no crime ever, you name it, man. Extortion, robbing, fraud, and the crime has never been justified in England or even in America. A man could rape your daughter, man, kill your daughter, man. If you even fight him in crime, in court, Salakia, if you go to fight him in court, they will lock you up for what, 10 days, is it? It's never been applauded. All of a sudden now, she had the newspaper, man, they're saying she had to sell drugs, man. So she had to sell herself because this money can't stretch, man. It's £60 for the week, can't stretch, man. I don't know, man. She's like, where's she living? In Buckingham Palace. What light bill does she have, man? Where is she shopping? It's like this.
Everyone's got a reason.
Exactly. the reason for everything. The reason for every crime. Everyone sells drugs to live a better life. They don't want to live in the council estates. They want to live in a mansion. So I don't understand. If she, I don't know. So you're telling me if she wasn't struggling, she wouldn't tell anybody? You're telling me she had enough money, I wouldn't. So what limit is it? Like, is it £20, 40? Like, when do you say, right, it's time to sell this body now? If she was making $1 million, she'll still sell it because everybody wants £1,001, £1,002. Everyone wants more. That's all it is, man. It's a way to justify herself because she knows she's disgusting, man. It's like, give me Deuteronomy 23 and 17. This description for the black and Hispanic woman. You're black and Hispanic out there, and you know what I mean. You can't make ends meet. This scripture's for you, man. What you need to do is contact your nearest I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K, we have a food drive. It's a shame. If this woman was black, she could contact the school, man. We have food, man. We have barrels of food here, man. Sometimes we have food that goes off, and we got to discard it, man. You know what I mean? What you're supposed to do is contact the nearest I.S.U.P.K, man, black man. But black woman, this scripture's for you. This is what you can't do, man. You can't do what she does. You can't have sex for money, man. You can't have sex for food, man. What you need to do is dial the number that the brother put in the chat, man, and we'll get food to you, man. If you're hungry, if you got one son and you can't make ends meet and the government's cutting off your benefits, man, that's what you need to do, man. If you can't make £60 stretch, you need to contact us, man. We have a food program here. You know what I mean? We ship food to our Trinidad and Panama regular, man. It's nothing, man. All you got is call the I.S.U.P.K, man. Don't go sell your body. Don't go following the footsteps of white women selling your body because you can't make ends meet, man. You call the I.S.U.P.K. We will make sure your son eats, man. We'll make sure your daughter eats, man. We'll feed you because the government won't feed you, man. We'll feed you so you don't have to spread them legs, man. Some stranger just for SMA milk and Aptimal, man. I don't know how. Anyway, carry on.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
And who's the daughters of Israel? Black woman, Hispanic woman, Native American woman, man. So there shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel, man. If you're a black woman, you're a daughter of Israel, man. Israel is your father, man. Jacob, who changed his name to Israel. That's who you're the daughter of, man. Every black and Hispanic woman comes from the loins of a man called Israel. And the Bible said, listen, black woman, you are forbidden to be a whore, man. You're forbidden to be a prostitute, man. You're forbidden to sell your body, man. Whether it be for food, man, whether it be for money, you can't do that, man. The Lord put the I.S.U.P.K here for a reason. We're who you go to if you can't make it, if you can't make £60 stretch for a week, man. Give me the definition of a whore in the dictionary, man. Because today people think a whore is what's a whore nowadays? But the Bible says a whore here talking about prostitution, man. You go to a Christian church, they think a whore is a woman with heels, man. You go to a Christian church, they think a whore is a woman with a nice hairstyle. You know, according to the Bible, this is what a whore is, man.
Whore definition of a woman work as a prostitute.
And that's a whore, man. In the Oxford Dictionary, a prostitute, man. Now go back to Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
It's got a bit more.
What?
She was forced to whore in order to support herself.
You see that there? And they gave every dictionary gives an example and how to use it in a sentence. And this is spiritual because it said the example they gave was she was forced to whore herself to support herself, just like what we're reading today, man. Ridiculous. Keep reading.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
And there you go, black woman. You're forbidden to be a whore. You can't be a whore, man. You can't sell yourself to make, and you can't sell yourself because it cut you your universal credit, man. You can't sell yourself because you got £60 left and you got to put that on gas and electric, man. You can't drop your kid off to nursery on a Friday evening talking about I got goosebumps on what I got to do later, man. I don't believe you. Salakia. You know what I mean? I'm allowed to my opinion. I'm not. I don't believe you, man. Me personally, I don't believe you're a whore. I believe you want to make money. You want the finest stuff in life. I believe you want the big screen TV, and you're not willing to suffer like everybody else. So therefore, you're selling your body, man. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? Everyone can believe what they want, but I believe you're a whore, man. And you want to blame people for your problems. That's what I believe. But black woman, listen, you're not allowed to be a whore, man. It's a sin for you to be a whore. God forbids that. Remember, we were talking about the rules earlier. That's one of the rules, man.
That's right.
This is the first 5 books of Moses. And this is one of the rules. The Bible said, thou shalt not, meaning you shall not be a whore, man. There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel, man. Again, and what the sister brought earlier, man, in the scripture, Christ's going to wipe away all tears, man. Any woman that is doing that, the day's coming when she won't be doing it no more, man. Any scripture, what's called a line? No sweat. Any questions, make sure you type in, right? Any questions, type them in the chat, and we'll answer it. But about 40 minutes left. So make sure you type them in. If we can get your question, we'll get them. If we can't, then we'll get someone, we'll get back to you on it. All right, give me 23, 17, yeah?
Can't hear that. That was it.
All right, cool. Give me Exodus 1 and 9.
The book of Exodus 1 and 9. And he said unto his people.
Stop. One second. No. 1 second. All right, 1 and 5. So what happened was, everyone knows the story, man. If you've been in church before, everyone knows the story, how there was a famine in the whole earth. And you know what I mean? Joseph saved the whole earth from a famine. Joseph brought his family down, the 12 tribes of Israel, down to Egypt. And after Joseph died, man, and later on when Joseph died, a new king came up and he didn't know who Joseph was. And he started to treat us bad. That's where we are right now, man. Give me that 1 and 5.
Exodus 1 and 5. And all these old that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls.
So everyone that came out of Jacob was 70 souls. Remember, we moved to Egypt at that time. We was in the land of Canaan starving, and we moved to Egypt because there was food. And it was 70 of us that came down there, man. Jacob, his sons, some cousins, some grandsons. And in total, it was 70 souls, man. A soul in the Bible just means a person. It doesn't mean a puff of smoke. It doesn't mean the spirit. A soul is just you as a person. And 70 people went into Egypt, man, to stay alive, to get fed. And while we was in Egypt, we became a nation. 70 people multiplied and had sex, had more children, and they became a nation, man. And a nation is what consists of millions of people. And that's what we became. So we started off with just 70? 12 tribes, Jacob, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, their wives, some cousins, some uncles, some aunties. And while we was in Egypt for 400 years, we became a nation of people, man. But we started off with just 70. Keep reading.
Joseph was in Egypt already.
And Joseph was in Egypt already, and he's the one that gave us the hookup, man. He said, "Yo, these are my family. They're cool. Let them in." You know, like when you got a bridge that works on the doors. You know me, and you come in and you ain't dressed right. Was like, no, man, cool, man, let him in, man. That was us, man. We was nobodies as shepherds, man. Egyptians hated shepherds, but we got to eat, man. Why? Because we're the man working at the doors, man. He said, "Oh, no, these shepherds are cool, man. Come on, let them come in and let them eat some of our grain, man. They're cool, man. I know these lot, man. Let them in, man." And Joseph did that to us, man.
That's right.
That's what you call brotherhood, man. When the Bible says that because you was a stranger in Egypt, it's saying love the stranger because you were a stranger in Egypt, man. It's not saying love the stranger because the Egyptians treated you good. They never. It's about Joseph, man. Joseph let you in, he treated you good, man. You're a stranger in Egypt and your brother. He's saying treat your brother good because your brother treated you good, man. It can't be talking about the Egyptians because the Egyptians didn't treat you good, man. They made you work in rigor and make brick without mortar, man. That's what I mean by love the stranger, love a black man from another land, because Joseph loved you, his brother, and you from another land, man. That's that's scripture breakdown class. So, I'm going a bit ahead, man. Keep it in.
Verse 6, and Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation.
So what's the generation? A generation is people alive at the same time. So Joseph died, boom, he's dead. And all the brothers around that generation. So anyone that could say, no, I know him. I knew Joseph. No. See, even if Joseph is dead, or someone around in that generation say, yeah, but I know him. Joseph wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have liked this. Everyone that knew Joseph had any ties to him that could, talk about him. They died also, that whole generation. That whole people, that group of people living around when Joseph was around, they died also, man. That means Judah died, Israel died, Levi died, all them people died, man. Keep reading. Even the Egyptians that knew Joseph also, that was saying, leave the Israelites, they're cool. Joseph wouldn't have had it that way. They died also. That whole generation was wiped out, and a new one coming, man. We done?
Verse 7, and the children of Israel were fruitful.
And we was fruitful, man. Like today. Like they try to put it down on what we do. Look at him, man. This man look at him, got 10 baby mothers, man, and all them kids, man. The Lord called it fruitful, man. The white man says that you should have 2 kids, and that's good. You need 2, and that's applaudable. Listen, God said it, be fruitful and multiply. The Lord, if you're a black man, loads of kids, the Lord says it's a good thing, man. Lord, don't get me wrong, don't be sleep family whores and not looking after your kids, but you got loads of kids, black man. That's a good thing, man. The black man, listen, you know what white people do to be fruitful? White people go to IVF. You're aborting your babies, but meanwhile, the white man that told you to abort your baby, teach you, listen, you go get education, man. You abort your baby, you're not ready yet. He ain't doing the same thing. He wish he could be fruitful, man. They go to IVF and this and you go on Google, they got all these remedies and how to be fertile, man. If you eat pineapples, if you do this, if you do that, they want to be you, man. There ain't nothing wrong with being fruitful, black man. Don't let them play you, man, and make How much kids? Ooh, listen, they're yours, man. As my dad said, my favorite line that uses, listen, I ain't asking you to babysit, man. but that goes, got loads of kids. And when people go, how many kids you got? It says it and they go, like, listen, I ain't asking you to babysit. Don't worry about it, man. That's how much kids I got, man. I'm asking you to babysit. Are all them kids gonna be running around bothering you? Don't worry about it, man. That's my problem, man. You know what I mean? But Lord said, anyway, be fruitful and multiply, man. And in Egypt, we was fruitful, man. That's how 70 people became a nation of people, man. And that wouldn't have happened. Black man, you wouldn't be alive today if our ancestors were acting like white people, man. If our ancestors was concerned about their career, we wouldn't be a mighty nation if our ancestors were saying, "Oh, 6 kids." People are gonna think they're gonna think that all we do is have sex like rabbits, man. Let's have 2, just a girl and a boy. That's the ideal, isn't it? The girl and the boy, man. And to push it through shows like My Wife and Kids and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, just 2, maybe the 3rd. And anyone with more than that, they go, look at them, man. How much you got? Fucking hell, like rap. Oh God, isn't it? Fucking hell, you got a football team. Oh God, but ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Keep reading.
And increase abundantly.
And we increase abundance. Abundance means a lot. If you got money in abundance, that means you got a lot, man. Like this white woman, she got money in abundance, man. She making it like she's having sex with men just to get by. She got stacks in that bank, man. The amount of men she slept with, she making I have sex enough. So she has sex enough just to keep the lights on. She's having sex, and she's probably got a range outside, man. I bet you any money. Keep reading.
And multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty.
And we wax means to grow. We grew mighty. We had kids upon kids upon kids, and we became mighty and strong and became a nation, had an army, big, man. That was us. When you ready?
and the land was ill with them.
And the land was full of them. It was everywhere, man. Like today, fucking hell, man. Jamaica's everywhere, man. Ugh. Put it on the end of it, man. Do you know, whenever a black man, whenever you have a child nowadays, I would know because I got quite a few. They always try to pull your wife aside, man. Did you get that as well? After they pull your side like this, and you want to consider taking some what's it called, contraception or the pill or something? No, I don't want to, man. Leave me alone, man. Like, try to make it like, listen, you know, you got one already, man. Your life ain't the best for you already. You might want to stop, man. Keep it in.
Now there arose a new king over Egypt.
Now there rose a new king. Remember, all that generation died. Anyone that knew Joseph, anyone that knew someone who knew Joseph died, man, and a new king come on the scene, man. A brand new, someone that didn't have respect. Back in the day, someone said, "Nah, leave them. They're cool, man." Like what I said before, when you know someone on the doors, and they're like, nah. They come with their Karafim, man. They're cool. And someone else comes, they don't know Karafim, man. They don't know the doorman that knows them. They have no respect for us. A new man didn't know Joseph at all, man. Didn't know about what Joseph done. Didn't know about his reputation, man. Keep reading.
Which knew not Joseph.
And this man didn't know Joseph, man. Didn't know what Joseph done. Didn't know about the reputation that Joseph done, man. Didn't know about Joseph's people, man. That was powerful, man. That should be respected because of what Joseph done. He didn't know about this, man. He was new on the scene, man. Keep reading.
And he said unto his people.
And he said to his people, the council, like what they have in 10 Downing Street. What they do in 10 Downing Street, they have a council to sit around a big table and say, yo, them black people selling drugs, man. What will they do? Let's have Operation Trident, man. Let's have stop and frisk. Let's get more police on the streets, man. More CCTV cameras, man. Let's harass them. Let's put more drugs in their neighborhoods, man. That the white people do. And the same council happened in Egypt, man. This king, remember, this man's a king, is a pharaoh. So who does the king sit down with, man? Other important people. And who are them important people? Members of parliament, man. Governors, man. Solicitors, man. Parliament members. Members of the House of Commons, House of Lords, man. That's who we're sitting down with. Just like today, Boris Johnson sits down with them same people, man. And they have a council on you, black man. Just like how they had a council about you in Egypt. Keep reading.
Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. And they sat down and listen to them, kids, them children, black people, man. They're stronger than us, man. They're more than us. They're mightier than us, man. Like what they do today, man. Sit down in council, them black people, man. They're strong, man. But at the age of 12, them black people are some strong guys, man. The best, the number one at athletics and running and this and that. They create all the greatest rap music and everything, man. What should we do with them, man? How do we get black people to kill each other some more, man? And one man says, you know what we do? Put drugs in neighborhoods, man. You know what we do? We pay these rappers top dollar, man. You know what I mean? We pay these rappers top dollar, man, and let them promote selling drugs. Let them promote killing each other, man. And that way, more black men, to get the gold chain that the rapper has, a black man would sell drugs, man. He wants to be like him. We promote whores like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and all the black girls will want to be like her, man. And then we create something called Facebook where you can share the video and it will spread further and wider and everything like that, man. They sat down and had a council, man, because why? Because we're better than them, man. We're stronger than them, man. Keep reading. Come and let us deal wisely with them.
And they said, let us deal wisely with them, smart with them, man. They knew that they couldn't come out and fight us, man, one-on-one. Because why? We were stronger than them. We was more than them. So what did they do? Deal wisely with us. And black man, you take heed of that, man. Your whole life is white people dealing wisely with you, man. Drugs in your neighborhood is them dealing wisely with you, man. They put crack in the... Listen, when crack hit in the 80s, man, anyone watch Black TV, they asked Keith D what happened, because he was around in the 80s, and he said when crack first hit, he goes, it's like what happened? Oh, he said when crack first hit, he goes, he couldn't believe it. He goes, parents were leaving the kids, like all they wanted was crack. The parents were leaving the kids. Dads were leaving the house. And that was the white man dealing wisely with you, man. He created a new drug in the lab, and he wanted to test it, man. And he wanted to break up the black home, man. He wanted to have black men killing another black man over drugs, man. He wanted a black man to do homosexual acts just to get the money for them drugs. He wanted a black woman to leave them children, so them children don't know who they are. Them children grow up on the streets, man. And he dealt wise with you. He said, you know what? Let's put it in the black neighborhood, man. Let's make sure crack dealers get paid and get the Range Rover and nice cars, man. And everybody that wants to have a nice car too, everybody that wants to drive a Range, everybody that wants a big gold chain, what are they gonna have to do? Sell drugs too, man. Then the drug dealer will lock up in prison. So we'll mess up the junkies, Because they're on crack, they're leaving their house of children. And then the man making money from it, he's in prison too, man. We benefit either way. That's how we win. We can't fight them heads on. The more than us, the mightier than us, the stronger than us, the smarter than us, but we'll do wise with them. The drug dealer will lock up. And when we give him 30 years in prison. And when he gets out of prison, he can't get a job, he can't work or anything because he got a record. And the crack dealer, they die, man. They're on the park bench, dead, cold outside, needle in their vein, overdosing. And the children as well. So they beat us all over, man. Our children were destroyed by it. They didn't grow up around their parents. They grew up on the streets, man. The parents can't raise their children. They're on drugs. They're overdosing. They didn't benefit from it. And even the drug dealer ends up in prison as well, man. That's the white man dealing wisely with you, black man. He dealt wise with you. You come to England for a better life. They invited you over here, man. There's nothing they could do about it. So what they do? Well, we make his life hell then. We're charging top dollar for a room. We call him a coon and a gollywog, man. We get some of our 18-year-old boys, call them teddy boys, to go around there and beat up black people, man. You know what we do? Because these black people won't go home, they don't have degrees, but they're good with their hands. So what I do, I close the factories. Then he'll be forced to go home because there's no job for him. He don't have a degree. He's not a doctor. He's not a lawyer. He's good at working with his hands. But the only job that you can work with your hands is the factories, and I'm closing that down, man. That's what they do to you, black man. They deal wisely with you, man. Wisely with you. If you go on Facebook and you make any racial slur, you say Paki, Jew, or anything, they will block your Facebook account, man. They'll give you a warning first, and they'll put you in something called Facebook jail, man. Meanwhile, you can share 10,000 videos of black men talking about assault drugs. I kill a nigga, I shoot a nigga in the head, and you won't go on Facebook jail at all. It won't happen, man. When you come in the I.S.U.P.K and put up a video, they'll flag your video, man. Put you in Facebook jail, suspend your account. One day you go, this video has been removed, man. So they do know that it's not good to they do know that these things ain't right. But when it comes to, they make an exception, man. When it comes to, you can share these videos, you can post these videos, man. That's them dealing wise with you. It's not that they don't know. It's not that they don't know it's cruel. Because when you say it to the Jewish man, they go, that's cruel. So if you say, listen, good that Hitler killed them Jews, you get suspended, man. But when the black man says, yeah, killing a nigga could look to me funny, they don't block that. So they do know what, they do pick and choose. You know what I mean? What's humane and what's inhumane. It's lucky anyway. We're in it, right? Keep going.
Because they are more and mightier than we.
And they said, let's do this, man, because they're more and mightier than us. I know what the white man does today, man. He knows it better than him, man. So what they try to do, try to laugh at us, demean us, say we're monkeys and coons, and all the people good for being slaves. We're lazy, we're shiftless. All we want to do is have sex and do this and that. Come on, man. Same thing to do back then. Keep reading.
Come and let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass when they ordered out any war. So say, listen, let's deal wisely with them, man, because there's so much of them. If a war was to break out right now, keep reading. They join also our enemies.
And they said if a war was to join out and they'll join our enemies, we don't stand a chance. Look how strong they are. Imagine a war against these black men. Imagine a war against these big, strong black men that fight in the Olympics and who are the best boxers, the best football players, the best runners. We can't stand a chance to them on the battlefield. So let's deal wise with them, man. Let's give them religion, man. Let's tell them that, white people are the best, man. Let's tell them that Jesus Christ is white. Let them serve us, man. Let them fight in our army, man. Let's tell them that they're British citizens so they'll feel accepted. Let's deal with them wisely, man. Because war breaks out. Come on, you've seen Mike Tyson in the ring. You've seen Lennox Lewis. You've seen what's his name? Leon Edwards in that cage, in the octagon. You've seen all the inventions black people made. Louis V. Lattimore, the light bulb, the gas mask, the door handle, the traffic light. Now, if these same people's on the opposition, we don't stand a chance, man. So let's deal wisely with them, man. You know what I mean? Let's tell them, join Christianity, man. God loves everybody. The white man's Christ, man. The white man's the angels, man. Let him look up to us with respect and say, nah, I can't fight against him. He's the same people of God, man. That what they did to us then, and the same thing they do to us now. Keep it in.
And they fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens.
And because of that, they put taskmaster over us, man. No, they did. They gave us a job, what you call today a job, or what we call slavery. You know what I mean? And black people think that I got a job, man. Black man, listen, all your job is today is slavery, man.
That's right.
Slavery just got sophisticated. Back in there, you would get whipped. You would get whipped to be forced in the cotton field, forced in the cane fields. And guess what, black man? In order, while you was working, working in the hot sun, working hard, guess what you got, black man? You got food in your back. Your slave master put the slave master put clothes in your back, food in your belly, and you have a place to stay. Now in 2019, what are you working for? The same things, man. But you think, nah, I'm free. I'm free, man. Black man, you ain't free, man. Or you're working for the exact same things, man. The exact same things. You're working for minimum wage for the exact same things, man. You're not free. You're free when you own that plantation, man. You're free when you can wake up when you want to wake up, man. Back in the day, you was whipped and told to wake up and go to work. Right now, man. Nowadays, you're told to wake up at 9 o'clock, just like back in the day. But the only problem is if you don't wake up at 9 o'clock, you don't get paid. Back then, you was whipped to wake up. All it is, slavery got a bit sophisticated, man. Slavery got a bit sophisticated, but it's the exact same slavery, man. Ain't nothing new. And they did that in slavery. They gave us work so that we will focus on working and not focus on being independent, man. That's what they did to us.
And taskmasters, and they built for aero treasured it is and Ramses.
And they built for Pharaoh cities, man. Like today, we built the underground, that beautiful tube you see in London, you know, and jump on the tube. You see, I'm going on the tube. You know what I mean? They get you from, you know, one part of London to the other part of London. Black people worked on that tube, man.
That's right.
That tube, what do you call it? That tube come out every 3 minutes. That people boast about the London tube, man. I jump off at what do you call it? I jump off at Southwark and get it. That beautiful tube everyone talks about, man. Black people built it, man. We built the underground in the 60s, man. And just like here, they made us work hard so we can keep our mind off getting free and worry about, yo, I gotta build this tube, man. I gotta build this. I gotta keep the lights on. Who my kids want nappies? I gotta buy nappies, man. That's what they did. Keep us busy, kept us busy, so we won't focus on other things. If you got spare time in your hands, what are you gonna focus on? You know what I mean? Having your own country, having your own land. Let's do this, man. But if they take away all your time and make you focus on keeping the lights on, make you focus on keeping food in the cupboards, then you ain't got time on being independent. You ain't got time to focus on, well, you know, let's have our own business, our own this. When they keep your mind on survival, real survival, man. Not having sex to, you know, not having sex to because you can't make £60 stretch. Real survival. Our mind on real survival. That's why don't black people own their own businesses? You know why? Because we're too busy surviving, man.
That's right.
We're just about keeping the lights on. How we gonna have time to open our own food store, man? Why ain't black people independent? Why we too busy surviving, real surviving, man? Not crying, not moaning. This is your kingdom, man. Look how powerful this white woman's story is. It's so powerful, it reached the ears of top white people, man. This is your kingdom, man. And you're crying in your kingdom and moaning. It's like everyone. Are you ready?
But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied.
Now read that part again. I'm showing you how black people. I'm showing you how when black people how we're oppressed, we don't become prostitutes. Black people, when we're oppressed, we don't become prostitutes. We don't sell our body to make ends meet. We don't sell our body to get nappies. We don't sell our body because the government gives us disability checks, but it's not enough because we want to eat takeaway all day. We survive. We're the real survivors, as in the Bible, man. The Bible said the more we was whipped, the more we were afflicted. Read it again.
But the more they afflicted them,
the more they afflicted us, the more they made us build pyramids, the more they whipped our back, the more they made us serve their gods, the more they told us that we were nothing, the more they afflicted us. We done.
The more they multiplied.
The more we what?
Multiplied.
The more we multiplied, man. We multiplied more. The more they afflict us, the more we multiply, man. All the drugs in our neighborhoods, there should be all the drugs in our neighborhood, black on black crime, police brutality, postcode wars. There should really only be one black man left, man, or 5. But black men, we're here in high numbers. You know why? Because the more they afflict us, the more we multiply, man. The more strong we get, man. A white woman has 1 child, man. She's ready to die, man. She's ready to sell her body, man. She's ready to give her all her bucks, man, just to get change, man. And black man, the more you suffer, the more you're in poverty, you thrive, man. You thrive. Your kids don't go hungry. You know what I mean? I grew up in a family of 6, man. I've never in my life went to belly and an empty stomach, man. Ever. And my mom never sold her body, man. Ever. You know what I mean? So it's like another word.
And what's funny is on the radio as well, even the presenter. She said like everyone needs to pay attention, hear this, and like hear what? Like you're telling me she can't live off £60? It was serious. Like no, people are sending sex because of their benefits ain't enough. When black people been having those same benefits
for years,
and
unless her son is disabled, man. Every disabled child gets money, get disability, man. Don't come on, man. I'll be surprised. She probably even got a disability car as well, man. Because certain disabilities, you get a car free off the government, man. Free. I know someone who's disabled, yeah. Not even disabled, just the obese and class of disability. And they had a car, a brand new car, and it came with 0 mileage, man. Probably the government, man. You'd be surprised. Any more facts on that?
No.
Right, scroll down some more.
Yeah, you go to the rest of the women, so
Go on.
same woman, she's not alone. Alright, so where women are increasingly being forced into taking up sex work to survive, and earlier this year, the Work and the Pensions Committee recognized a strong link between survival sex work and the change to universal credit.
There you go. And this is picked up by the parliament, man. Drugs wasn't. Black women surviving wasn't. Black men suffering. Black men get locked up, come out of prison and can't get a job, man. Why don't the government do something about that? Why don't the government say it ain't fair, man? Well, in that case, he's never gonna get a job. How is he ever gonna eat? Because you won't give him a job because you can't change the past. And mistakes already made. Why don't that get picked up, man? But when it's white women, just like with the racial grooming gangs, man. If black women was getting raped by Asians, the government wouldn't care, man. But because it was little young white girls, the government picked up on it, man. Anyway, any question? Oh, go on.
The independent MP, Howdy Allen, who sat on the committee, said this is something that shouldn't be happening in a wealthy nation.
There you go. This shouldn't be happening in a wealthy nation. I mean, England got so much money, and this shouldn't be happening. And who's been saying that? Black people, man. I've been saying that for years. I was saying this rich country has black people, man, suffering. This rich country has black people hungry, man. We've been saying that, man. When is this news to you? So when the white woman cries, it's news. It's something big. We lose our children every day, and no one cares. But when Madeline goes missing, yo, this is we gotta do something about this. Remember what was it? We had weed being sold every day in our community, man, and the white man did nothing. And remember when Prince Harry had a spliff? Whoa. They cracked down on drug dealers quick then. There was an issue, man. You gotta do something about this, man. When it happens to them, that's when they think about it, man. The white man's selfish, man. Right. They don't care about no one but himself, man. And black, what's that supposed to tell you? Separate, man. Separate. The same way he cares about his people, you're supposed to care about yours, man. Give me Leviticus 20 and 20 and 26.
Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy.
And the Lord said, black man, I want you to be holy, man. Holy means separate, man. That's all it means. It's all it means. All right, holy. Shake Christianity off. All it means is separate. It doesn't mean a puff of smoke. It doesn't mean a light, a glow comes over you, and you're holy. And they say holy is like divine. Holy just be separate. The Lord wants you to be separate, black man. Meaning the whole world thinks homosexuality is okay. Not you though. The whole world thinks it's okay to have sex with white women and Chinese women. Not you though. You're separate, man. Everyone else thinks one way, you think another way. You are separate, man. Special, man. When something separate is special. When you got regular shoes that you walk around the house with, or you walk outside in the garden with, or that's just regular. Then there's that pair of shoes in a box, man. It don't come out only in special occasions. The ones there. And when you wear it, it goes back in the box, man. That's you, black man. Everyone else does what they want. They have sex with men and women, call it love. They say, well, she's Chinese, he's black, so it's love. You know what I mean? I don't see color. You don't think that way. You think different. You can't do that. You can't eat pork. To the white man, it's meat, man. It's meat. Come on, man. It's meat. It's good for you. In fact, I was Googling how to bulk, and they'll say eat pork and stuff. To them, that's normal. You don't think that way. You think different. To you, that's abomination, the Bible says, man. To you, two men don't lie down together, man. It's not cute when a woman, look at him. Look at him, two lesbians kissing me. Oh, that's cute, man. That's not on, man. It's not cute when your son puts on a dress. Everyone else thinks, oh, it's funny, man. It's just, it's only a pantomime. You know what I mean? A man got, woman dressed. You don't think that way. It's too disgusting. You are separate, man. The Lord said He wanted you that way, black man. We done.
And have severed you.
And the Lord severed us, man. Cut us off. You know what I mean? You sever something, you cut it off. The Lord have severed you. We done.
From other people.
And the Lord cut you off, black man, from other people, man. Let the white man have his policy and his rules and all that stuff, man. You want to be one. Black people go around the world loving everybody, but black man, who loves you, man? Black people fight for everybody else. Black man, who's fighting for you, man? No one's fighting for you, man. Be separate, man. Love your own people. Because the white man, he's loving his own people, man. This story got to the ears of the white man. He said, "Oh man, we got to do something about this, man." When you was crying, who cared about it, man? They said, "Well, you got to work. You can't have everything." So, well, remember that one there? Oh, us taxpayers, we don't work, so you can have 10 kids. Remember that one? We don't work, so we don't work hard, so you can lie on your back. When it comes to the white woman, he cares about it, man, and he should. That's his people. Guess what, black man? You should love your people also, man.
That's right.
What's a rapper the other day? Sister crying about little white woman, and Chris Brown also. Black people go around the globe. Black people, A$AP fight, talking about white people. And listen, I don't get involved in politics. I'm a rapper. I don't get involved in politics, man. You know what I mean? I let the police deal with that. And guess where A$AP is right now, man? In Switzerland somewhere, rotting behind bars because he defended himself over a white man that tried to attack him. A white man attacked him, and now he's behind bars. And you know why he's behind bars? You know why he's behind bars? Because the Switzerland police love their own. They saw a black man attacking their own, and they locked him up, regardless of if he's what defending himself, regardless of who started the fight. They locked him up, man. Meanwhile, A$AP is fighting for everybody. I don't choose. I don't pick, sides and like this. It's not my fault. It's not my. Somebody say it's not my place. They asked him what do you think about the police killing black people. It's not my place, man. Fighting for the white man, trying to say he don't want to say the white man's wrong, trying to lie to himself. It's not my place. I'm a rapper. I'm an entertainer. So you love white people. You don't want to defend the white man, but the white man don't care about you. You watch the video. The man attacked him and he defended himself, and he's behind bars right now, man. He was meant to perform at Wireless what 2 weeks ago, and he's still behind bars right now, man. So we go around loving everybody, but who loves you, man? Who's fighting for you, man? The famous video of a black man one time, and he tried to get some ratings of a white woman. You know what I mean? He goes, fuck Black Lives Matter, man. All lives matter. You know what I mean? For the white woman, go, yeah, I like that, man. The white man goes, not even that. You seen that video? She was not even that. White lives matter, man. And then it changed the tune. You're an ignorant person. I don't speak to you, man. A minute ago, you were trying to get some respect of this white woman, man. And that's the problem, man. We love the respect of white people, man. Black people need to care about yourself, man.
That's right.
The president of China don't care about England. He ain't flicking through the book saying, so how's it going down in England? What's Brexit? How's Brexit going down, man? Americans ain't worried about Brexit. How's Brexit going? Are they okay over there? Let's help out with the Brexit. They don't care, man. They're smart enough to care about their own people, man. But black people, we're too busy caring about everybody else, which kills me. I don't see how you have time to care about everybody else when the drugs in your neighborhood, not in everyone else's neighborhood. When it's called black on black crime, not everybody crime. Knife crimes in your neighborhood. Black men are throwing acid on other black men in your neighborhood. Drugs are being sold in your neighborhood. You're scared that your kid might join a gang. You're scared that a man might knife you down. So I don't know how through all this you find time to worry about everyone else, man. The Lord said, black man, he severed you, cut you off, man, from other people, man. Let them worry about that, man. Let the white man worry about this, man. What we're going to do is feed black people, man.
That's right.
I'm going to make sure if I can help it, no black woman has to sell her body, man. Listen, the I.S.U.P.K is 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, man. If you're a black woman and the white man cut your benefits off, come to this location, man, and we will give you food, man. And I ain't lying either, man. It's not a bluff. I'm not chatting nonsense. I'm not just gassing or whatever the kids say. We have food for that reason, man. For that reason right there, man. It's like the other one.
And it's funny because in the same article, as you read on it goes, I'm shocked, embarrassed, and I'm angry. So this MP is angry that people have to sell themselves, or what do they call it? Survival sex. When the benefits, you're telling me she didn't know that it was that low in the past. And
listen, I'm a taxpayer myself, man. I don't. It's lucky I don't pay taxes, so white women can line it back, man. It's lucky, man. That's what they say about us. You got one kid and you can't make it work. A disabled one as well. And I bet it's not even real disability, man. Probably ADHD or something. You know what I mean? To me, a disability to me is like wheelchair or your brain not function properly. Disability to a white man is like obesity. You know that. Yeah. Well, anger problems and shit. That's disabilities to them. You know what I mean? She's fine, man. She's fine. Black man, you ain't fine, man. You just come to I.S.U.P.K and learn. See, and that what shows, black man, you can't afford to make a mistake. England is built for the white man. He can. He can, man. I've been to college, man, and I've seen when a white man leaves prison, they got all these programs for him, man. They get out of jail program and this, that. I remember I was in college years ago, and a white guy, man, and on the college course, they hooked him up with an apprenticeship. We were doing bricklaying apprenticeship, and they were paying for his license. Is there lessons to take driving lessons? I was like, where's he getting this from? I've never heard this in my life. Then my mom had a friend that lived in a white neighborhood, a black woman was living in a white neighborhood, and the government was giving out free laptops, man. I'm lying. They're giving out free laptops that she had no idea. And they were giving it to people in the nice neighborhoods, man. And the only reason why my mom knew because her friend told her, and then we actually got one as well. So it wasn't a lie, it was true. Now don't you think the black people in Aston that want a free laptop too? But man, it's not. I'm not lying. It's not a conspiracy. People, oh, there you go. I'm not lying. Black man, there's a plan. There's a plot against you, man. The white man is benefiting. They're giving these laptops to the white kids so they can benefit and go uni and be somewhere in life. And sorry. Also, this laptop came with free internet, man. Now, all look at them black women struggling, man. You don't think they want free internet? You don't think free internet and laptop would benefit them? And the government, keep it black man. The government was giving away free laptops, man. Meanwhile, you're softening your Handsworth, softening Aston, Brixton, Peckham, man. And I'm not making it up. It's a fact. I'm a witness of this, man. And no one had a clue. And I guarantee no one in the country had a clue. And all these white people's getting it, man. And it wasn't even a fight. Like, was it in a fight? I've had to fill a form in and you get it. And how much other things are like that as well? There's loads out there. Just like this year. This white woman getting the ears of the government. You know why? Because they love their people, man. They give out free laptops to their people. When they have a problem, they sit down and say, "There's a problem here. We got to do something about this, man." But black man, no one cares about you, man. Give me my last scripture real quick. Jeremiah 15:5.
Book of Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
That's the problem, man. Lord, who have pity on you, O Jerusalem? That's a question. Let me answer it. No one does. No one has pity on black people. No one sees the black and black crime and goes, let's do something about this, man. No one sees drugs being sold and say, you know what, let's do something about this, man. No one sees black people. A young black boy, his aim in life is to be a trap star, man. And no one says, come on, man. That ain't right, man. Let's do something about this, man. But when a white woman sells her body, let's do something about this. This can't go on, man. And listen, they've nipped this in the bud. This trend only just started and they jumped in it already, man. You know, we've been selling drugs since the 60s, man. We've been sleeping around with black women throwing them away since the 60s, man. And no one jumped on it. No one said, listen, what's wrong, man? The Bible says, who shall pity on you? Who cares about black people? Man? He goes, you know what? That's wrong how them black boys die, man. That's wrong how a mother has to bury a son, man. That's wrong how a man comes in the house, man, and his mom's locked in the bathroom taking drugs, man. That's wrong, man. When you're on the streets, you see a drug dealer begging for change, man, and harassing people. It's a shame, man, how black people are number one in mental health, man. On the bus, harassing the bus, running up and down the aisles. And so I shouldn't laugh, man. Running up and down the aisles, man. Let's do something about that. But probably no one cares about black people, man. And a few white women, it's not even a statistic yet, man. A few individual white women sell their body to make ends meet, and the white man jumps on it, man. So let's clamp this in the bud right now before it becomes a trend. Meanwhile, black man, black and black crime has been a trend. Postcode war has been a trend. Crack cocaine has been a trend, and no one said anything about it. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why? Because no one cares, man. Keep reading.
Or who shall bemoan thee?
And the Bible says, who shall bemoan thee? Bemoan means to cry. Who cries about black people killing each other, man? Who goes, it's a shame, man. Look at that, man. That's sad, man. That's a sad. Who watch Boys the Hood and go, oh man, it's a shame of them black people live, man. What did they do? It's a good movie. I enjoyed that, man. I like the way how he just killed out of a black man. That was good. No one cried. No one. You know what? As intense as that was, did they actually live like that, man? That's not a way to live, man. Not knowing who your dad is. Come on, that's not a way to live, man. What did he just walk out on? Did he just walk out on his family? That's not a way to live, man. You know what I mean? That's crack cocaine being sold in your house and stuff. Your mom taking drugs. That's not. Oh man, that's a shame how they live, man. No one does. In fact, Hollywood makes movies of it, spreads it all over the globe, and makes millions of pounds from it, man. And no one cries about it, man. One white woman sells her body. Oh man, that's a shame. Which it actually is a shame. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. Well, black man, you go through much shameful things, man, and no one cares about it, man. You know why? You are the children of God. This Bible speaking about you, man. Speaking about you. You know how to speak about you? When 9/11 happened, everyone bemoaned them. When 7/7 happened, everyone bemoaned them. When the Boston bombings happened, everyone bemoaned them, man. When the racial grooming gangs was sexing out all the white women up north, everyone bemoaned them, man. When the Holocaust happened, everyone bemoaned them. But there's one people that no one cries about, man. Black people in slavery, you was whipped, had your back beat, your woman raped. And in 2019, when you mentioned it, you know what they say? Get over it, man. It's in the past, man. Them same white people that did it then, they ain't the same white people today. That's what they tell you. You know why? Because no one bemoans you, man. Right. You sell drugs and tell the judge, listen, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I had to make ends meet, man. They say it's no excuse, man. You know what I mean? The education, have you this one before? The education's there. My dad say it as well. You know, your generation before us, they were in the biggest community, you know. It's all there, you know. So you want to use it, you know what I mean? You what is it? You kids are, what's the word? No, what's the word, man? You got advantage. You kids are, like basically, you kids got an advantage. What's it called? The word. That's the word. You're privileged, man. Some countries you have to pay for education. You kids got it here, man. You want to choose it, man. That what they say about us. Education, you don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to be a gang member. You know what I mean? You don't have to do this. No one goes, but to be honest, you know, you're a little black boy, and all the pumping is, you know, this stigma through the media, man. What are you supposed to think? You're a young black boy growing up, and Superman's white, Batman's white, Spider-Man's white, and all your black role models are gangsters, man. What are you supposed to think? No one says, yeah, but then young black girls, you know what I mean? From the age of 1, they turn on the TV and Barbie's white. You see the shampoo advert and the white girls flicking their blonde hair in slow motion. So of course I'm gonna hate myself, man. No one cries about us. Everyone goes, come on, man, get it together, man. Come on, the opportunities are there. You kids are privileged, man. It's there. All you got is a 10 school, man. What is it? Education is free, man. You lot are wasting it, man. You know why? Because no one cares about us. And guess what? Our own don't even care about us, man. I'll give me that one there. Last one. Our shepherds pity us not, man. Is it the same chapter?
That's second.
Zechariah, is it?
Yeah,
it's 11 and 5.
Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them.
And just on topic, man, it's talking about us, blacks and Hispanics. You read the verse above, but you know, I'm strapped for time. So who possessors slay them. And our possessors is the white man. The white man owns us, man. We have his last name, for crying out loud, man. He made us cut Cain and pick cut, and our possessors slay us, man. Kill Mark Duggan, killed our 4 parents. We done?
And hold themselves not guilty.
And it goes, and them same possessors that slay us hold themselves not guilty. That's what they say, man. Well, you know, that was in the past. You can't blame us for what you're going through now. They hold themselves not guilty. So yeah, we did oppress you. We did put drugs in your neighborhoods. We did tell you that you're 3/5 of a man. We did make sure that you was nothing. We did make all the role models white people, everyone great white, the angels right, God white. But we ain't guilty for that, man. You're poor because you're broke because of you. You can't get it together because of you, man. It's your fault, man. They hold themselves not guilty. I've never heard a white man say, you know what, you're right, man. We're to blame. Our possessors slay us and hold themselves not guilty. We done?
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
And they that sell us say, blessed be the Lord, man. God bless England. God bless the Queen, man. I am rich, man. The labor of black people is the reason why everyone is rich. The labor of black people is the reason why you have Barclays, man. And even if you take out slavery, the labor alone is why you have the underground. The labor alone is why you have the NHS. The labor alone is why you have all these schools and why England is great today, man. Keep reading.
And their own efforts.
And our own shepherds, man. Black people, our own shepherds, the people that lead black people, man. Your A$AP Rockies, man. Your Chris Browns, the people black people look up to, man. Our own shepherds, the people that we go to. Shepherds are people that lead the people, man. Whenever there's a problem, who do we go to? Celebrities. So Chris Brown, what do you think about this? A$AP Rocky, what do you think about this? Our own shepherds, our own leaders, we done? And our own shepherds pity us not, man. We asked A$AP Rocky, so you know, what about this? Listen, I'm a rapper. I don't know nothing about that, man. Our own shepherds pity us not. They don't care about us, man. So not only don't the white man care, our own people don't even care, man. But anyway, that's the class. With that, I had the anti-priest and prophet of 5,000 with Officer Parasha.
Right, that was a powerful class. Give it up to Johanna. Right, and we are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yahanna, ruled for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After the 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the heads to marry tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10% of every penny of any increase of the Lord. Give to the treasury department, priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Trumpets on September the 28th. All Akim and Aquaf, check the bulletin boards in the hallway and check all I.S.U.P.K social media as well. So Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and everything else that we have as well. If anyone wants to become a Uber in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves, and without Imodium, we're going to rise and face the east. And we're going to send up the Lord's prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawal, Hayah, Bashemayim, the Thundanawa, the Kam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Wala'ah, Tabayainawa, Wanasayawan, Abor, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahafapara, Iwalamya, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Baba Kusha, Nathanawa, Haka, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Haka, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Haka, Lahakuya, Hamafia, Haka, Arakawa, Hatama'ala, Nagarashan, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Wada, Aman. In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it. May it create the blessings Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Mata Zabi'a.
Mata Zabi'a.
Allah Wapihanna.
Ha Yohana.
Ha Allah Wapim.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Sabranium.
Ha Savanium.
Ha Quatazayanium.
Ha Quatazayanium.
Ha Kalia Alium.
Ha Kalayalium.
Wa Akwafim.
Wa Akwafim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem.
Wa Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Zawada.
Wala.
Aman.
Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanded General Yohana.
The generals.
The
The
generals.
officers. The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
And the troopers.
And the troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
And the blessings. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Said evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishments and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
Teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the schools.
Said evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Said evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishments and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity. Egyptology. Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Posse Comitazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space programs. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Call them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plague shake. The house of the thief. Let Yahweh Shai. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Last prayer to bless Israel, Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Barakanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala. Wa Habayah. Sapaya. Barak Rapah. Magun Hagun. Golden family. George family. Bennett family. Seven family. All Israel. Hashem. Yahweh Shai. The water.
Aman.
And what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the schools. Bless, heal, shield, protect those other ones. In the name of Jesus, Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be with the sister shout, it means to be seated. You're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim Barak. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai
We're
Barakatah.
going to say Psalm, which means 10. And sisters, Amadim. So we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim Barak.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.
Yad Yom Matah, class dismissed.